Chat Friday.
Chit Chat Friday, Fitness Friday with bagels.
Fitness Friday. You know, you're not supposed to tell that.
That is Fitness Friday with bagels?
That is Fitness Friday with bagels, and we got people in the house. We got all sorts of stuff coming to you your way today.
There were so many people. That post took me so long this morning because I had to think how many people were coming. And we just kept saying, come, and more people in our network. Our boat grows. See, we've got a big boat. We've got lots of seats to fill in our boat. We have amazing guests. We have Long Island Bagel with us, Jenny Azulai. We've got Stacy Musselman, who is a new friend that we met last night, which is just amazing what she does with quantum health, it's just amazing. I almost played that song for today, but no one would know what that was.
Stacy, I'm going to ask you to reach over and turn your mic on.
Is it on? Yeah.
Oh, she turned it?
I turned it on.
Oh, say hello, Stacy.
Hello, Stacy.
We've got Gail with us. We have our studio audience for our 1 o'clock show coming up. We're going to be talking algae and supplements and fitness with Deborah Size, Live Love CBD. I don't know where Jamie went. I think Barbara Beckler's coming from Living Waters Rejuvenation Med Spa, so we can eat bagels, get ready for the holidays, and then get rejuvenated. It's a big weekend. Today is Good Friday, so to all of our friends that celebrate Good Friday and Easter coming up on Sunday, and Passover starts tonight at sundown. I love it when all the holidays align. I think that is absolutely the best way to celebrate, is when everyone is in alignment with whatever their beliefs are, and that is this weekend. So it's a very holy weekend, so we're thinking of everyone that celebrates everything that they celebrate. Good Friday to you, Freddie. Where you want Jamie to sit here?
In my seat, yes, because I can go into her right now, so I'm going to run the board. This is old school.
Oh, man. This is so old school.
This is old school. We used to do it in the day.
Like that.
When Freddie and I, yes. Hey, Jamie.
Hi.
When we used to do a show at BZT, it was me and our guest on camera, and he was always off camera, which is how the ducks started, because he was so far away I couldn't smack him if he said something wrong. So
now those ducks fly.
Now we got flying ducks with wings.
We got flying ducks. All right, so we got a great set today, and like always, we're doing the 12 to 1 on social media. We are having a lunch break, and we have a special guest who brought in bagels.
Bagels, they smell so good.
So good. Is it Long Island Bagels?
Long Island Bagel and Deli, located in Boca on 441 Palmetto in the Target Shopping Center. So, been there for about 2.5 years, and you know, it's even harder to drive here with that smell in the car. It's amazing. I want to.
But I noticed you volunteered.
But
I did volunteer.
The best diet for the bagels is it came wrapped in 25 layers of cellophane.
Exactly.
And I thought, gosh, by the time I get done unwrapping this,
right.
But the smell was so worth unwrapping it for 25 minutes also.
Well, it masks it for me, so I don't smell it as much in the car. So that's what it is. But yeah, no.
Long Island Bagel and you do catering. Also, you have a catering menu.
We do catering. We're dine-in, takeout, catering, all occasions. With Passover being tonight, doing a lot of catering for this evening, and Sunday with Easter, doing a lot of things with Easter and different venues, and we go to a lot of different places, and we're everywhere. We go from Boynton all the way down to Coral Springs, Parkland. We'll go everywhere for you.
Is this the first deli you've opened? Because restaurant business is not easy.
No, it's definitely not easy. Actually, I grew up in Philadelphia, and my father was a pharmacist, and he owned an old-time fashioned fountain in his pharmacy, like one of those old school. So I grew up in the business. My sister was a cook. As I got a little bit older, did the inventory and helped with, waiting. It wasn't tables, it was more of, like your counter type of a thing. But, I grew up in that industry. But sports was also a big passion of mine. So I kind of went the sports route for many years. But about 2.5 years ago, had the opportunity to, open, not open, it was an existing restaurant previously, but was able to, find out information, kind of got myself, my mind churning, and, my father was a huge role model for me, and I wanted to really kind of emulate my father, and the opportunity came, and next thing you know, we're
And you
there.
stuck with it, because we've had clients, and they tell us all the time, it is not an easy business to run.
No, it's definitely tough, but it's, it's rewarding, because, it's a family business. My wife and I work there together. She's the Long Islander, so we kept it because she's really the boss of the business, not so much me. But the one thing that we love about it is just the family part of it. I mean, everyone who walks in we know their name. They know us. They ask about my kids. You know, I've my son Hunter and my daughter Madison. They want to know what they're doing or how everything is, and we've cultivated really a really great group of people that have just made it a family type atmosphere. So is it tough? Absolutely. I mean, we open at 6:30 in the morning, so it could be grueling at times, but it's rewarding at the end of the day.
Now, do you help make the bagels?
I do not. I have a baker who actually.
Look who's here,
Oh.
the food sniffer.
Of course.
Reed always knows. He comes right in the nick of time for lunch. He is like
People
the
are walking
smartest
down the hall.
intern that we have. He's smiling. He knows.
Right.
He's our scent
That
hound.
would be Reed.
That would
Okay,
be
so
Reed.
you don't make the bagels, but you
I don't.
supervise
We have a
it.
baker that actually hand rolls every single bagel that we have in hand rolls every single one. So it's the uniqueness of each bagel. It's not your cookie cutter type bagel. So I mean, I think that's what kind of puts us a little bit ahead of a lot of people. Your chains, that type of stuff. So yeah, every bagel that you see on the table right here, our baker hand rolled every single one of them.
They look very light and airy.
And I
Everyone's
have
gonna
a
dig in.
question. They tell me the bagels, the secret to a good bagel is in the water. Now, is that because New York wants to take bragging rights for that?
I think it's a fallacy. I mean, I joke with people that we fly the water in every day from
Everybody
New York.
says that.
But,
New York is out of water. It's
Right.
all being thrown here.
yeah, no.
It's out of water.
We have a pipe.
Out of water.
We actually have a pipe that goes from New York to our
Yeah, that's some
restaurant. and
pipe, I
everything.
tell you something.
Seriously, but no, I think it really comes down to who's doing it. And the person that we have, his name's Mark Malsman. He's been in the industry for his whole life, 25, 30 years. And he, constantly just makes a great product. It really comes down to the person.
Bagels are part of the tradition. You ever notice any function you go, there's always a bagel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any meeting you go to, there's always a bagel.
Don't forget about the schmear.
And the
Right?
schmear.
The schmear is something you guys
The
create.
schmears are right here.
The
She's smelling the
schmear. You should
schmears.
see this Nova
Right.
cream cheese.
Now, I know that, Jenny, you have to eat because you won't be eating no more after sundown, right?
Well, we're not
That's
starving, we're
true.
just
No,
not
no
eating.
bread after sundown
So-
for 8
so-
days. Yes.
So dig in on the bagel, okay? 'Cause I see she's hungry. And with the studio audience, we got all sorts of people here because we wanted to put together some people to talk about their products and to sort of mingle.
And I'm already
share.
getting texted that Jenny and the artists are waiting for bagels. So I think they're just waiting. They're already writing in that they're waiting for food.
If the artists want bagels,
All right, I'm gonna
come on in and get
ruin the
some.
nice display
Come on in
here.
and
I'm
get
gonna
some
dive
bagels.
in.
Let's
Start
Those
right
are
away.
big.
I'm like,
They
and
look
this is
beautiful in
this
that
is like
area.
worth the like if you are someone who watches carbs, this to me this is like, oh my god, this is totally worth it. And I know Yale mentioned about community. The other thing I know he wanted to give all your listeners a try. So if they mention the Brooklyn Cafe, they're going to get
Absolutely. If anyone mentions the Brooklyn Cafe, we're offering 15% off if you come in.
Are you serious?
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I
You're
said,
gonna go broke this weekend, buddy.
Oh, wait,
please come this weekend.
Let me call my Latino
I
family.
actually have a question for you for this weekend.
Let me
No.
call Pepe and the boys.
But
Are
I
you
think
open all weekend?
we're open, regularly during the holiday.
Can I still put an order in for Sunday?
You absolutely can.
Really?
You absolutely can if you need to.
I have
Absolutely.
sort of changed the holidays in my house because my daughter didn't look at her spring break schedule in the holidays, so she went to Las Vegas for spring break.
Nice.
Well, it's Passover tonight. My daughter's in Las Vegas. I go, heck, take me. So we have now moved Passover to Easter Sunday, so we had it all in one. And I have no idea what I'm cooking.
You
So
know,
I'd actually rather pick up the phone and call Yale and say, we're good to go.
Absolutely.
it's really funny because
Because
Latino
I hate
families,
cooking.
Latino families, we don't worry about none of that. We eat sundown, sun up, inside out, midnight, you name it, we eat it. And we just eat. And my son called me, Gio called me and says, Dad, can I have ham for Easter? I said, you can eat anything you want.
Yeah, why not?
Right.
Because they don't. Over there they have different traditions in his new family. And, you sort of have to go with the flow.
Well, I'm having
right?
Passover on Easter, so for me, it's all good. It's all
So I tell
the same.
I tell him I'm going to sneak him over
But,
a
like,
ham and you can eat it in the room.
look at all these locks too.
But
Very
Jenny's eating. We're
generous
going to have to
amount of
let
locks.
everyone dig in.
I think she's taking it all, actually.
I'm like, okay, yeah, here's my
I'm
stuff.
in
guys
charge
better
of bringing
dig in.
bagels, so
You can
I'm gonna
dig
go.
in.
You bringing bagels to
That's
Easter?
an egg
Yeah,
bagel.
that's my job.
The one to the right of
Bagels.
it, that's in everything.
So-
How funny is that? Wait, Hancock is bringing bagels to Easter Sunday
Yes.
brunch.
So now I'm gonna have to come out Saturday
There you
and
go.
grab bagels.
I think we should have bagels 5 days a week. If
Every day.
Listen, one of the
I
reasons
love bagels.
Every day.
I used to eat bagels every day.
Yes.
Yeah, I ate it every morning.
Yes,
I think
of
I think
course.
growing
Here.
up north,
What kind of
Everybody had
bread?
bagels
Oh,
all
in
the
New York, a
time.
toasted
love
bagel is
bagels.
how
Yeah.
you started your morning. That was the best.
Long Island Bagel in
You
Deli,
ladies
it's
want bagels, yes?
they're like, yes. They're located in the Target
No,
Shopping
oh,
Plaza
that's
on Palmetto
not-
Park and 441 in Boca Raton, which
Yes.
is so convenient.
Say that again, where they're located?
They're on Palmetto Park and 441, right where Target is, so you cannot miss it. It's in an existing bagel shop, and I know exactly where it is because I didn't realize it was Long Island Bagel. So we'll have to check that out. This is a
Tell them that
family-run
the Brooklyn
business.
Cafe sent you and you get 15%.
Exactly. Mention the Brooklyn
Now,
Cafe
I'm
and get
getting-
15%
I'm
off.
getting texts here. How long is the 15% last?
Forever.
I got people that left. I got friends that left the city.
After Passover, they
I
can
got
still
friends
use
that
it.
left the city. They're in New York saying,
Thank you.
Oh, you're
"Coming
welcome.
back."
You're coming back. It's a great deal. We'll get
No.
you guys, ladies, some bagels. Jamie, you want a bagel?
This is
I'll
so
have one
good.
after. I'll
We're gonna have one afterwards.
I'm glad I
Yes.
didn't eat yet today.
Jenny, how do you work with Long Island Bagel and Deli?
Well, actually, we haven't worked too much together directly, but I've known Yale a long time. Our
Jenny,
paths,
talk into your mic.
sorry,
Yeah.
our paths crossed years ago at the JCC. Yale mentioned he's in the sports realm, so he actually also opened a day camp for kids that focuses on sports. Yes.
Yes.
It's
It's called Yes. It's
Oh,
called,
it's
yes,
called
yes.
Yes.
it's called Yes.
Yes.
Yale Entertainment and Sports. Yes, it's called.
I can tell
And-
you're not a Yankee fan, right?
I am not a Yankee fan.
You're a Philly fan?
I'm a Phillies fan. Well, not after yesterday, but I am
I was
I'm
going to
a
ask
Philly
you,
fan.
what in the world was that?
It was terrible.
What was that?
It was terrible.
He had like a brain fart, the manager? What
He's too much analytics, not just letting the game
was
play.
he watching that movie that was on TV?
He
Was
took
it?
out the pitcher after 60 pitches. He was
You
pitching
don't-
great.
You do that in Little League.
Yeah,
That when you're
it's-
getting $10 million a year.
He
Two-
loves being off camera.
Right.
Right? He's so happy back
You
there.
just go with
We
it.
should boycott and say no more bagels for Philly.
Yeah,
He was so happy
very
back there. He
possible.
knew it.
Very
Come back.
possible after that. But we got the Eagles, so we're okay with that
That's
one.
right,
so
you got
the
we
Eagles.
But with the bagels, so what happened was I was involved with the, I was on the executive committee of JBiz at the JCC in Boynton, and David Hollander, he used to bring the bagels from Long Island Bagel. And then, then I found out that that was Yale's business. And, we've been in touch, of course, on Facebook and other things. So when you guys were talking about an opportunity for Fitness Friday, and
Right.
that's why I said, does it need to be
Food Friday.
Food Friday? I thought of Yale because I said, wait a second. I'm like, the bagels are phenomenal. Not everybody knows about them. Let's introduce, Long Island Bagel to the Brooklyn Cafe.
That's a great idea.
So
It is. It's a
that's
nice
that's how we're here. So this is
Right. And I appreciate you having me here. I really
Well, thank
do
you, Jenny,
appreciate
for
that.
bringing Yale and everything, and I'm definitely calling to get some catering done for
There
Sunday.
you go.
Me too.
Here's my story, and I guess clearly I shouldn't cook for a reason. Well, yesterday we had Lynn Radice on with us, and someone brought food from Death or Glory. And the studio audience, Freddy says, let's get them a plate. So what did she do? She gave them a plate with no food on it. And I said, you are my idea of food, because that's exactly how I serve. And there was no food on it. And here Jenny knows how to serve food, though. Like Jenny, see, Freddie? She knows how to serve. Lynn and I do not know how to serve food, clearly.
I agree. And Jenny can feed an army. Hey, where's Reed? Where's Reed? Reed, you gotta eat. Because you gotta do the boy. Where's Reed? Reed has to eat.
Reed will be back to eat.
I think
All
he
right.
smelled something else.
He's being shy.
I-
He's being shy.
Yeah.
Stacey, tell us what you do while she's eating.
Yes.
You caught her right in the middle of a bite.
Right, right.
Take
Hey,
your
look,
time.
it's okay. The
Get
shear
that
washed it
microphone
out.
closer.
It's the smear.
Get that microphone closer to you.
Yes.
As soon as you can. Nice and easy. Take your time. Don't.
So I do a few things. I'm a corporate wellness coach on a large scale. So for the larger companies in South Florida, I work for a company called Interactive Health. And I get between 2 minutes and 8 minutes to really change people's lives, so to speak, or at least turn the light switch on, which is what I love to do. So that's my passion, is actually turning people's light switch on. In my private practice, I work with a chiropractic physician at Another Level Health, and my master's is in nutrition. Also have a doctor of natural medicine, and I'm working on my PhD now. So I'm a holistic healthcare practitioner. I do organ and gland specific testing with meridians, and I find where people's interference fields are. And some people have interference fields. I'm going to play a little bit today, I've been told, which is fantastic. But there's certain things that are interference fields, whether it's emotional, toxins, EMFs, and in certain situations that we come in with food as well can be toxins. So I find where those interference fields are, and then clean people up, so to speak, so they have optimal cellular health.
We had so much fun yesterday. She was on the Becky and Boca show, and Becky brings the best, most interesting guests. I don't know how Becky finds people, right, Freddie?
Absolutely.
Every Thursday night, Becky's guests. That's how we met you. We met your daughter, so we met you through Lexi. Oh my gosh, the most amazing guest. If Stacy was there, and we weren't listening, but we kept hearing this noise that you do. That.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I was doing the board last night.
We didn't always hear back.
And I kept hearing this noise, and I'm like, "What the hell is that?"
There's a unicorn loose in the studio.
And she kept doing it, but I couldn't see. I wasn't paying attention to your mouth. I was listening to the show, and I'm saying there's something wrong with my equipment. And I'm looking on my phone. I'm looking, and I keep hearing these noises.
And then we thought it was Becky because you had her putting some drops under her tongue. So we
Yes.
thought maybe it was Becky because we don't watch it as clearly as it is when it's on Facebook. And then when you came out, we realized it was you, and it's the coolest thing that she does. Barbara, you're going to love it. She's a human biomeridian machine. And just as intuitive as you are with what you do is as Stacy is with what she does. So everyone coming together here, and Barb and Susan and Deb and Jamie, this is like an alternative healing day, which is great to get into this holiday weekend, but we're going to eat first because in all religions you must always break bread first.
Absolutely.
Always. All religions, all cultures, and it's why we sit here on the Brooklyn Cafe, and Freddie always says we all break bread together.
That's right.
But I'm not allowed to tell him to eat anymore, so do not eat anymore. We'll all take care of the food for you.
Can I just throw a duck at him instead with some schmear on it?
They learn quick on the set.
I didn't say I wouldn't eat.
There's
I
the
said I would
Rashad
eat what's
man.
healthy to eat.
Pops is in the
Pops
house.
is in the house. We got more food for you, Pops. We got Long Island Bagel and Deli with us. Tell me about the catering for this weekend. So if people want to call, they've got last minute Easter or Passover orders.
Yes.
Do you have a set package?
We have a package generally. I mean, you could do a la carte, but we do have, with the briskets and chickens and the sides, the green beans, the simmus, that type of stuff. But if you want to call 561-218-4506, we can still help you, in the next few days. And we have obviously we make plenty. There's tons of leftovers that we can still help people with their orders if they are waiting to the last second to take care of what they're supposed to do.
I really had good intentions because we're only like 8 people, and I thought, I got this. It's just dinner.
Right.
And the closer it's getting, the more I'm like, oh, no, I got to go to the grocery store. So I went to the grocery store the other day to buy a brisket to make for tonight. My mother-in-law says, make a brisket. Great. I ran into a woman who says to me, that's a really big brisket. This is the silliest story. And I said, no, it's only 5 pounds. She says, how many are you feeding on that? I said, 12. She says, oh, no, you're not. I said, it's what I make every year. Well, clearly she was right because I made it last night and it shrunk down to it's enough to feed maybe 3 people.
It's a baby brisket.
Right.
Okay, it was 5 pounds. It may feed 3 people. And
It's really nice.
I do not have time to make another one.
That your cooking skills have improved.
But it tastes really good. But it went like zoop. I cooked it while I was at the studio last
Do you
night.
remember the time we did a set and you were cooking a pizza and we had to call 911?
You're just like me.
See, there you go.
See, we're meant to be friends.
She's picking up bagels. I'm going to pick up brisket.
You don't cook either?
No.
Holy
I
smokes.
could burn
Wait,
everything.
your baker's
yeah.
still going to be busy
I
this
know,
week.
so- Anyone who doesn't cook, give us a call.
That's why I'm in charge of bagels.
She's in charge of the bagels. I'm in charge of
Because I
dinner.
go buy them and bring them.
I can make spaghetti.
Hey, Deb, do you cook? Yeah.
Okay, just Deb and Mike. And you know what Susan brought? She brought, and this is the funniest word also. Holidays are so funny. I can't even say it because you're going to laugh. What did you bring me? Okay, but how did you make it?
You guys
Talk it to Mike.
I'm sorry. Passover, Pasidic mandelbread, which means
What?
Pasidic.
I couldn't even say
Which
it. Thank you.
means
What? Wait, whoa. What'd she say?
What?
What she say? What?
Pasidic, which means it's for Passover.
Pasidic.
Closer? Yeah, Pasidic. For
Pasidic.
Passover.
Pasted.
Yeah, for Passover.
No, my
Kosher
mom-
for Passover.
Ever,
For Passover.
ever say anything about what I say, peanut?
No, my mom calls it Pasidica.
Pasidica.
Thank you very much.
Pasadika is a word you made up, or is it a real dish?
I don't know. I just know it forever. It's a
And you say
Yiddish
that in
word, probably.
public?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a Yiddish.
Well, Dawn
I
knew
think it's
exactly
Yiddish.
what I meant.
I knew exactly what you meant. My mom calls it Pasidica. And Pasidica
Pasidica.
from New York sounds even funnier.
Honey, I'm from New York.
Say
I've been there
Pasadika.
44 years. I've never heard of Pasadika. Never heard of that.
So she made Pasidica mandel bread and happens to be delicious.
If I
It's
ever
with
saw
matzo meal.
anybody make a Pasadika monobread, I run the other way.
It's in,
What is that?
it's in the other
Is
room.
that a real bread?
It's in the other room.
It's in the other. Is
It's
that
on the
what that
table,
is?
yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Quesadilla mandelbread. And that's
Holy
the funny
smoke.
thing about
Look-
Passover. It's
look
not
at this.
supposed to rise, right?
Taste
Right.
it.
Right.
Taste
It rose.
No, it really didn't, but it's the eggs.
It's the eggs. It's fluffy. It's really
made with,
good.
instead of flour,
It's made with matzo
meal and potato sauce.
Holy smokes. Reese says it's delicious.
It is
Can
delicious.
I eat this?
Yeah. Take a bite.
We might have to
I
start
don't know how
making
many
this.
points are
Hey,
in
We have to
there.
start making it at the restaurant. Yeah.
Well, you said you make matzo brie too, which
do
is a
make
big
matzo brie,
Passover
yeah.
dish,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
And
There's
would you,
another name for this dish. I'm gonna call my aunt. This is Spanish. This is delicious.
You can put it on the table if they want.
What's it called? What is it called in Spanish, Freddy?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called. It's called. I
It's like
ate it and it's
biscotti.
gone.
It's kind of like biscotti, but it's not as hard.
Susan, I'm so glad you're here to say it because if I had said that word, I would have never. He told me I would have made it up, but it's so true. We have the Jenny, right? The funniest
Yes.
words. I don't even know how that word came to be. You could eat this too, handcuff.
Unbelievable.
Here, Jenny, try this. It's quesadilla.
This,
And now you're gonna have to give the recipe to Yale, and then he's gonna
And you
make
don't
it
have
for
to have it
Passover.
until
try that.
Sunday. You can have the bread.
What's in
This
it?
made. Do you make, chef? Do you make this?
we don't, but we will now.
Have you ever heard of this?
I'm gonna see right now if I like it. Well,
This
we
is
might make it.
delicious.
It's
We could
delicious,
call it
right?
the Brooklyn Cafe Pisadilla. Holy smokes.
Oh no. We have
How
a
long
new
did that
word.
take you to make?
Not that long.
Is
It
it right?
cooks for about an hour.
you made this?
She made it.
I'm a chef and I own restaurants. so-
Barbara says it's good. If Barbara says it's good, you know it's good.
It's delicious,
It's really
It
good.
is. It's
really
delicious.
good.
right?
I might have to get you to make this for us. It's really good.
And I usually make with flour,
Right.
and then the mandel bread is different, but for the holiday.
Right.
So
You
this
can't
was the
tell.
first time I've made this for the holiday with this.
You mean you experimented with us?
Well, I made it for this evening, but I bought it again.
This is delicious.
Really good.
I'm
Very
sorry, and
good.
where do you live that we're all invading your house? That is unbelievable. That's,
I love to
it's
cook.
too good to be. And
You
what's
used
in
to
that?
work or own a deli as well, didn't you?
I own restaurants.
Restaurants.
You
The
own restaurants
specialty
too?
is my Italian cooking.
Is it? Yes, and you can
Is there
invite me any
Italian
day you want.
Thursday, or-
Yeah.
We can make an Italian Thursday. You want to come
I
back?
think we're in trouble today between the bagels and Italian. We're gonna.
That is really good.
There won't be any shortage of food.
Yeah, we're gonna
let's
have a
put
rough
it that
night.
way, right?
Does-
And that's why we do what
are
we
there
do.
cranberries and stuff in that?
Those are just cherries.
Cherries.
Just
Did
cherries.
you hear on you? We have a new thing coming
He
out
loves being on.
in a couple of weeks.
No.
We are going to put people. We're going to buy a jar of cherries with the stem,
Oh, yes.
and you're going to have a cherry, and you have the first one to
You
tie
have
it
to
in
tie
the
the
knot.
knot.
Oh,
with
yeah.
your tongue.
You have to soak the
You can
stem
do
in
that?
water
I can't
first.
do that.
Till it's soft. and
No,
then
you
fix
have to
it.
keep it in your mouth.
Or you keep
for
it
a
in your
while.
mouth
Yes.
until it's soft.
Well, now that you've given away the secret,
Well,
Oh,
now we
I'm
know the
sorry.
secret.
I
and,
gave
and
away
what
the
we're going to
secret.
do is the first one that wins something, like in this case, because the host here brought bagels, you will win a bagel or something in his store. That's what we're going to do.
There you go.
Again,
But-
it's a New York thing.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta watch it because you see, your mom knows that when nobody's looking, because she's only 4 foot nothing, she'll tie it up, put it in her mouth, and say, "Look, I did it." I had to watch her. I had to watch her.
Gotta watch her. Gotta keep an eye on her. It's the New York thing. You guys have a whole nother culture. But you remember how you said your wife, you kept Long Island because your wife, she runs everything?
Right.
That's kind of how we kept to
Yeah.
Brooklyn. He's from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. Same thing.
Yes, except it doesn't snow here and it snows up there. Is it still cold up there? No, it can't
Yes,
be.
it's
because
a
the Mets
nor'easter
played
up
this.
there.
No, there's played. The Mets played yesterday.
Anything under 60 is chilly.
Yeah.
Really, really chilly.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, where are you from?
I was raised in the Keys. I was born in Texas.
Oh, you were raised in the Keys.
Amazing. Our favorite
Ah.
So when I didn't grow my tail, I knew I was a unicorn.
She said Fairy's her sister.
I was surprised to see her here.
This thing floats. We're gonna put it on string so it can sort of float around.
You know what they say when pigs fly? We're going to say when unicorns fly, and we're going to have her hanging from the rafters.
Yes.
Yep, and she can just drop down.
She can go on a string. We can just put it back and forth.
You see what happens when you put a room full of adults together? You get to say this conversation. All right.
Unicorn zip line.
You see when we
Right.
meet people at another studio and we say come up, it's a little different. We can never explain how a little different it is, right? A little different than the other studio.
It has its moments. And I'm glad to see that we got 4 males on the set of 20 women.
Where's
Bring
your
it out to the scent hound.
Evening up.
Trying to even it out a little bit.
Oh my God, I get abused. You have no idea. All right, so let's talk CBD a little bit. Can we talk CBD?
We can talk CBD, live, love CBD.
Yes. Happy to be here. Happy Friday. So I work with CBD, which is a compound that's found in the hemp plant. Helps basically bring our body back to a homeostasis point. So feeds our receptors in our endocannabinoid system, helps with immunity, balance, helps with pain, helps with arthritis, anxiety, ADHD. Just basically brings us back to balance, so it's not ailment specific, kind of helps us all with
I'm a huge fan.
everything.
One of the beautiful things, if I can chime in about
Yes.
cannabinoids, is the cell receptors on the outside. You know, we all have beautiful cells with these beautiful receptors, and the cannabinoids, they're similar in the uptake of sugar. You know, sugar, you put it in your mouth and and it just gets all dialed in. And the same with cannabinoids. It doesn't actually have to go through a siphoning system. The minute that you put it on your skin or under your tongue, it just dials right in. So at a cellular level, our cells know what to do and how to use it, which is beautiful. So we're just finding out more and more as we go forward. But I'm a huge fan of what it does. It's a beautiful product.
Now, do you use it when you do your assessments?
I do not. If people are on it, I don't. It's not involved in any protocols. I'm an advocate for it, and if people have it in theirs, I want to make sure that it's sourced properly.
Right.
Because a lot of the times, if it's not sourced properly, it'll bring interference fields into it. And it also depends on the cannabinoids themselves have to be on a fat molecule, so it depends what type of fat molecule and how that was raised and farmed. Because if it's a corn or GMO corn or cheaper corn product that it rides it on, it's not going to be good for you. So if I have
I know
someone
what
that has
you're doing.
cancer and I'm healing them, you know, we can't say cure or treat here.
Right.
No, we can't say heal, we can say
So if I'm
put a Band-Aid or fix it.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
You know, I can say it. I can. You can't.
yeah,
I
isn't
can.
that wonderful?
No, because
So-
I'm a patient.
So if I have
You
someone
are
that
a patient.
Yeah, so if I have someone that I'm working with and they bring something in, I'm all for it, but it's like, okay, well, how is it sourced? And have you done your research? Because if you're keeping your body in an alkali state and then you introduce something that is riding on something that's not good, it's not going to do the
Yeah.
full benefit.
Well, how is
So
Canaway
important.
sourced?
No, before you get there, I got Barbara here.
I was wondering why you were standing there. Because here's what he's doing.
Well,
He's
what do you
like
think
this.
I'm doing?
Well, he's got the mug in one hand,
Yeah.
and he's got the mic in another, and
Yeah.
he's behind Barbara.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, do you want me to take a picture with you and Barbara in the mug? I was
I
trying
got-
to figure out what this
I got
meant.
No, I wanted Barbara to chime into this. Why don't you introduce Barbara? I wanted her to chime into this statement.
We're going to actually put Barbara on the set after our
We do,
commercial
but
break.
okay, let me do it.
Jamie, tell her how it's sourced.
Barbara, well, hold on a second. Barbara, you heard what Stacy was saying about cells and interaction and energy and all that. What do you think about that? You're in the profession.
Okay, we do holistic therapies as well. We use PRP and stem cell, but obviously getting the body back to its homeostasis condition is key, no matter what therapy you're doing. So balancing the body and the meridians, and I've heard so much about the CBD, even though I don't, have it either where I'm at, but I've heard wonderful things about the properties that,
Yes.
it helps with. So, yeah, I think everything holistic can work together to help the body,
Yes.
so.
What do you mean, the lady to your left?
There's a lot of
What she
people
does.
here for you, Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Barbara and Barbara.
yes. I know, I heard Barbara.
Now, I'm gonna tell
Looking
you,
forward to it.
Barbara has the Taj Mahal. When you go to her place, I have never seen a Met spa so beautiful in my
Living
life.
Waters Rejuvenation Spot.
Oh my goodness.
The mo-
It is right by the
blue
radio
marble
station.
floors, the chandeliers. It is beyond magnificent. It's right across from, it's the Pink Plaza, that's not pink anymore, from Royal Palm Plaza on Federal Highway in Boca between Camino. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, there's a Crown Liquor, but
She's
you're
right down
there.
the street from the radio station.
Right around the corner from WNN. Oh my gosh, it is magnificent. And you have those the Texlamax
The what?
thing on your legs.
Yes. Yes,
For
I
your
did for the
circulation.
He's like, say
which-
what now?
Which again, Texlamax is a circulatory piece that we worked on. But when I went there, I was afraid to walk on the floor. I mean, it looks like it's hard.
Looks like
it looks
water.
like water, right? I mean, that's,
We do
that's
share
the
a
thing.
rain.
That's what it was all about. It looks like water. It's an unbelievable place.
Well, we have big plans for you, beyond the circulatory things, which you
I'm
know.
afraid.
So
I'm
we're
definitely afraid.
we're looking
I'm very
forward
afraid.
to it,
got a
having
lot
you
of
be
things
a
to work
walking
on.
testimony.
Well, you got big plans for me, but I got some surprises for you because there are people that want to get together at the spa, and I want to do some learning sessions. Education is a very powerful thing.
Yes.
And again, I'm going to give thanks to my coaches, to Dawn for helping my life, to Linda for helping me with Weight Watchers and everything else. But education is where it all starts. And in this room, there is scholars in here. And if you listen, you can get better. Now, one of the gentlemen yesterday was a diabetic, and he's watching today. And he wants some help, and he wants to know the right way of doing it. Now, there is no secret formula to this. You got to try and see what your body...
And it takes work.
That's right.
It doesn't happen overnight. You
It
didn't
doesn't.
get to the situation overnight. It's just not going to resolve itself overnight. And that's the frustrating part. But with you, the amazing thing is you see results now every day.
I see different results.
Positive
just better,
results.
Yes.
You're seeing positive results every day because of the changes you're making, even though that soup is a whole nother story.
That's a
Stacey,
whole different
we're not gonna
adventure
talk
than
about
that
the
one.
soup.
If he has an account with him, I'd love to see so he can feel it. Because once people feel that it's an interference field, then it's like, oh, I don't think so.
We're going to show the interference field. I want to thank Long Island Bagels and Deli for joining us today.
Thank you
It
so
is on
much.
Boca Raton on Palmetto Park and State Road 7, right in the Target Shopping Plaza. Give them a call. 15% off if you mention the Brooklyn Cafe forever. Yeah,
Forever.
just like the college.
He didn't say forever.
He did.
He did.
561-218-4506.
And you got a cooking gift.
You can still cater for this weekend. You can cater for Passover. It'll be Pesadicka. You can cater for Easter. I am picking up the phone when we go off air, and I'm ordering for Sunday night. We're Passover Easter dinner at our house. We're celebrating it all. Just
Now
as it
you're
should be.
leading up to a commercial. Is that what you're
And I'm
doing?
leading into a commercial break, and then we're
All
going
right,
to switch the
tell,
set.
Did you tell Rashad?
Rajman is good. We're
Raj,
going to
Raj,
feed
you know what we're
everybody.
doing?
He knows we're going to go to. Just
No,
pick some commercials.
Just we're in the social. You see, I knew he didn't know. In the bottom three is the last those. Okay, and make sure you hit the.
That's
sound
what he's going to play.
So that we will hear.
We need to get Reed back to get some food. We're going to serve all the ladies some food. Switch out the sets. Stay with us, and we're going to be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a
difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it. Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
What happened to our food?
Beyond Foods, the Handbook of Functional Nutrition by Barbara Swanson, successfully breaks down the topic of nutrition into 4 easy building blocks of good health. Learn to understand why foods are good for you. Understand how to make better nutrition and food choices. Quickly figure out if new food fads or quick fixes are right for you. Beyond Foods is a simple and accurate handbook to the world of diet and nutrition. Order your copy today at thefunctionalnutritionhandbook.com. Master the building blocks to creating vibrant health and energy. Act now. Get your book at thefunctionalnutritionhandbook.com.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you.
And we're back on Fitness Friday, Functional Food Fitness Friday. Freddy.
Yes.
It's so nice to have a Freddy Fun Functional Food Fitness Friday.
How
At the
you
Brooklyn
doing?
Cafe
I'm like,
TV.
wait, I'm taking it
How you
off.
doing? What's wrong?
I don't like the way the camera looks
What?
because it's like breaking up.
That I
check.
don't know.
I'll check.
We're here on our social media lunch hour, 12 o'clock. We just had Long Island Bagel and Deli joining us. They have just offered a 15% discount to all of our viewers and listeners. They are on Palmetto Park and 441 right in the Target Shopping Plaza. Give them a call, 561-218-4506. They're still doing catering for the weekend. Handcuff and I, she's picking up bagels for Easter. I'm picking up a whole meal for Sunday. We're doing Easter Passover together in my house. We don't even celebrate Easter, but we are this year.
What do you mean you don't
We're
celebrate?
going-
Everybody celebrates Easter.
Well, it's Easter Sunday.
Everybody celebrates Easter. What do you
So
mean?
we are. We're having
Amen.
Passover
One way or the
Easter.
other.
Yeah,
Listen,
right?
I'll
We're all breaking bread together.
I'll celebrate
You wanna come for
Passover,
dinner?
but I eat.
So we eat too. Want to
Okay.
come for dinner?
What, in Easter? I got people coming over.
Bring them over. I'm ordering in, so now it's not an issue.
everybody.
Oh, that's
So
right.
she
You-
won't
what are you
start
gonna-
a fire.
Wait a minute, you're going to have bagels for dinner?
No, they do brisket. They'll do chicken. They
That's how the
do.
brisket goes.
They do an entire. Well, I can't
They do
do.
brisket too?
I can't do bagels on Passover because
Wait a minute, I
it's
missed
wrong
that. You
holiday.
said they do brisket?
Yes, so they'll do brisket,
Did
chicken,
he say that?
vegetables, simmus,
Simmus.
everything.
You mean hummus?
Simmus.
You put an S, not an H.
Simmus. It's a TS. It might be a TZ
I-
for all I know.
is they gonna
Simmus.
have that dick,
Simmus.
is they gonna have that
Pasadick, it's all
are they gonna have that
Pasadick.
dicky stuff on there? Dicky dicky.
It's all Pasadick. Yes,
Can
we had
you
some
make a
Pasadick
Brooklyn
on the bread.
Cafe dicky dicky?
Pasadick, kosher for Passover. It's not even kosher for Passover. It's just for Passover because it's not kosher. We have the strangest things when it comes to what we do as Jews for food. Want to give a 10% discount to Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar. $10 gift card, I should say. Type on into the Brooklyn Cafe TV on our Facebook page or give Freddie a call at AMP, what's your phone number?
866-224-5422.
And win a $10 gift card to Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar. We'll keep this right here for the winner.
Yep.
We've switched sets over. We're moving into our Functional Fun Friday.
Functional?
Functional medicine, fun, holistic
We
healing.
weren't functional before?
We met Stacy Musselman yesterday on the Becky and Boca show. Barbara is here.
Your
from,
last name is really Musselman?
Yes.
Barbara
I'm impressed.
Beckler is here from
The
Living
muscles
Waters
in the house.
Rejuvenation Med Spa. We've got Handcuffed Jamie with Live Love CBD. And we're talking about the sourcing of CBD. And I want you to tell, because Stacy was saying how important it is that it's sourced from the right way and from the correct plant so it gets into the receptors properly. So tell me about Canaway.
So we source all of our products from Austria. So per the Farming Act of 2014, hemp is supposed to be brought over from Europe in order to be legal. So we farm everything from there. Everything is triple lab tested. So it's tested when it leaves the source. It's tested before it gets manufactured. When it gets here, it's tested at the end. So we have all the lab results. And just like you were saying, that is so important to be a transparent company. I would say 90% of the bottles that I pick up are white labeled bottles with a label on it that may say CBD on the front. Nothing is even listed on the back. People have no idea what they're taking. And that's what's
Or what it's
really
connected in, yeah.
no idea.
Now, let me
So-
ask you, and I guess I'll put it out to everybody here. CBD works differently for different people. The same jar that works for me, you know, I had a little accident on my elbow.
Looks so much better for
It
you.
was a lot better, and it was in agony. I'm gonna tell you, I hurt a lot. But I didn't want to tell people because people panic. So
Yeah.
I rubbed the CBD oil on it, and for 6 hours, I didn't have any pain. Now, am I psychosomatic?
Beautiful anti-inflammatory as well.
It was really good. It was, I mean, it impressed me to the point that I took it home, I left it in my car, and I ruined my jar. I melted
It
it.
melted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still scraping it.
Yeah, of course.
But I melted it. But I guess is everybody different? In other words, does it work for me differently?
Everybody is different. I mean, I have to say, like, I can hand that little sample salve jar to 10 different people, and everybody has a different reaction on it. Everybody uses it for something different. Yesterday, I was at an appointment, and the girl suffers from shingles, and she's had it for years. And she is like, I've tried everything on my back. And I'm like, here, try this little.
She has permanent shingles?
Well, the pain, I guess, that comes from it
Yeah, I have
after.
shingles.
And so she, has her flare-ups, and then the pain from it. She's
I
like,
have
I've
shingles.
tried stuff for years and years, and nothing has taken this away. She puts it on, and she came back within 5 minutes and was like, my pain is gone back here. And, I said, just all day long, put it in there. Now, that's topical. She needs to take something internally.
Well, shingles is...
She's a cleaner system out. Yeah.
Work from
Go
the
to root
inside.
cause, yeah.
Well,
Right.
shingles is very painful. I had it. It's very painful,
Yeah.
and it hurts like the dickens. But it goes away after like 4 weeks, and then you're left with the scars.
And you'll also left with the nerve pain sometimes,
Yeah.
correct? Because it's like something within the nerve, the connections in the sheath around it.
Yeah, it
Talking about
destroys it.
changing the system. Live Love CBD is where people
Yes.
can find you.
Yes, we have the website, livelovecbd.com. There's a bunch of educational videos on there about a bunch of different little tabs. You can help educate yourself or reach out to me through there. Call me.
You've been working
email
with a
me.
lot of people. I do the AM and the PM. Let me tell you about the PM, ladies, if you have a hard time falling asleep. Out. Within 10 minutes, done. I squirt the 9 little squirts under my tongue. It's kind of like what you gave me yesterday. 9 little squirts. And I go to bed, and my husband starts talking to me. He says, why aren't you talking? I go, because I'm going to sleep. CBD is kicking in. I will talk to you in a few hours. Like, done. It is the most beautiful feeling. And you have a really good night's sleep.
We did South Florida mixes on Monday, right?
So flow mixers, yep.
Yeah. And I was in a little bit of pain, my elbow, and I took all the CBD. I took shot water. I took your stuff. I took the pill. I took everything. I put the lotion, the motion, the whole commotion. So I'm sitting there, right? I'm sitting there, and Ra-Ra's there, and you're there, and Rita's there, and they're working.
Ra-Ra.
You're Ra-Ra. I'm gonna tell you.
I can't call you Freddy, but I can't call you like Foo-Foo.
You can. You can call me Foo-Foo. Listen, I was so mellow on this. Not high.
He never got out.
I didn't get up.
Chair.
So they're working, and I'm looking, I'm saying, I'm not getting up. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
And you never got
I
up.
had no pain.
We got up, we recorded it, I did commercials, I did interviews.
And I waved.
And you sat there on your phone going like this.
She says, Freddie, there's a client here. Can you talk to him? I said, no.
I had like a line of 5 people, like, okay, could you go talk to Freddie? Freddie, can you come here? He had things in his pocket. I don't know where you were. You took the nano water.
Oh,
I took
that's
3
a
shots.
little crazy.
I'm
I
a
tried
ten.
that
Capsules
one
from
day.
you.
Yeah.
And he rubbed it in his skin.
Yes.
All 3
But the
things.
nano
The
water,
nano water is
with,
like,
with the pill you give me,
yeah.
now David DePino, all 400, now he's lost weight. He's like 370 now.
Yes.
And he's losing weight. He took that he was preaching to Lou.
Oh,
That's
to
how
Lou?
you met Lou.
That's how I met Lou.
Because he told Lou, you gotta check this out. And he was like dancing like a puppet and saying, oh my God, this is fantastic. I had no pain.
We network and we network, but
Yes.
contact Jamie, Live Love CBD. She will fill you in on the benefits of CBD, and it's not only because it's CBD, but we all have endocannabinoid receptors in our body. So our bodies are made to absorb it and use it properly. And that's the incredible thing is when you talk about holistic medicine, and Barbara's shaking her head, we're made to use this. Our bodies are just ready for it. It's not putting...
Exactly what to do.
Knows what to, it's like the stem cells. It's like retransferring cells. Your body knows what to do.
Yeah.
We've got Barbara and we've got Stacy, and during this first hour, because we're going to go into the second hour as well and work with the algae, will you show us some of the testing that you do because it is so fascinating?
Yes, absolutely. I'll bring out-
We have Reed. Reed, are you here? Can you help change some of the camera angles so we can? I think some people are going to have to stand and work with this as well.
Now this is a trip. Last night, Stacy was doing some of these
I
techniques.
brought something in for you that I think will turn you on.
Hey, he's going to turn me on. I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to cook, and I'm going to get turned on. I'm going to have a
We
good
should wait for the
weekend.
1 o'clock hour. Yeah, move it
Yeah,
out
we
the
can
way.
move. We're going to move that. Let's try it on Barbara because Barbara knows so much about, and I'd love to hear your input and everything that you think while she's doing. Because this is
And
what,
Reed, let me
it's
get
not
that
what you do,
coffee
but it's
and
along the lines of what you do.
And let me get that coffee and mic out of the way too, because I'm gonna give the mic out. Give the mic, you take the mic if you want, give it out, and let me get the coffee.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave. So what I do is organ
Give the
gland
mic, give
specific
the mic.
testing with meridians.
Yeah, give her the mic. And let me get that coffee cup. Let me get that.
So you do organ and gland testing with,
Organ and gland specific testing with meridians.
okay.
So what I like to do is I like to use the Amora O-ring. How it works is this is a subtle energy detection unit. So this lets us know that we're not meat robots, we are electrical. And so that's what I do, but without
She
the law.
reminds me of
So
the
I'm gonna have you hold
Catwoman.
this.
Remember the Catwoman? Remember Batman and Robin, the
Yes,
Catwoman?
yes. And then go ahead and complete
She looks
the
like the
circuit yourself.
Catwoman.
With my other hand?
Right?
Yeah, so you want to complete the circuit by touching on the metal. So,
Okay.
Yep.
This
Yep.
and this.
Perfect. So then come on.
You're
with your
electric.
hand. Good. Okay, so then I'm gonna touch you. So this is what I do to feel where the interference fields are. So I come to her. May I touch you? So I'll go to like thyroid, parathyroid, different areas and find out where that pop is. So I'm not gonna be using this because I use myself and I use her. So I'm gonna ask you to hold firm. Okay.
Now, if you're having a bad day, Stacey, does it change your energy field?
Absolutely, yes. The more that I work with someone, the end product is someone radiating 3 foot out. That's what you want.
And you take
so if you want to
in-
play a little bit more, we can find out how far you're radiating by asking your different polarities and your different chakra systems, how far out you are. as well.
Barbara's like, yeah,
You
we're
can
gonna
go
play
all
with
kinds-
Freddy.
You can go down all kinds of good rabbit
I'm scared of this woman.
holes. So you're gonna hold this and hold this into you. So this is what an interference field's gonna feel like. Relax, I'll put you together. Hold firm. Yeah,
It's
and
sugar,
then
isn't
sit
it,
down.
or sweetener?
Yeah,
It's bad stuff.
Yeah,
It's
so
bad
set that
stuff.
down, please.
Yeah.
She knew it just by holding it.
Good. Hold firm. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. So let's do a couple points if that sounds good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check her GV20 or overall. So these are gonna be your testing points. Right? What I like to do when I work with people is I want them to feel it. That's the whole point, is for them to make the changes, to be active at a cellular level and feel the difference between what's good and what's bad. So you're gonna go 2 fingers, you're gonna go on your GV20, which is at the top here. And this is going to be my hand for the day. Yes, this is going to be my hand, and this is going to be your test hand. So go ahead and go to that top point. Let me see. So right here is where I want you. Yep, and I want you straight on it, and about this much pressure.
Okay.
Okay. Relax. I'll put you together.
This is amazing, right?
It's really cool.
Are you popped open? Just stay there for a moment.
And then she has these
I'm not putting things in your energy field.
supplements.
Yeah, so these are all organically sourced. They're of the highest grade. I like to use whole food. That's what the point is for whole food, but because our soil is degraded, this is showing, if you don't mind if I share, that she's a little deficient in minerals, which we all are. So this might be too strong. It's a mix of minerals, and if it is, then I actually have salt, and salt might bring her together too. Relax, I'll put you together.
So she's like a giant. She's like a giant chemistry set.
She's a human chemistry
I
set.
love pink Himalayan salt. That helps me a lot.
Okay, let me go grab the salt real quick.
Yeah. The pink Himalayan salt
I
is
just
like
got
my
that the
friend.
other day, 2 days ago.
I put it in warm water. I
pink
can tell
Himalayan
when
salt?
I need it. My adrenals.
What the-
My
Exactly,
adrenals.
The Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
Do you take it? I take it from
The
down.
Him-
I'm gonna put this in her field.
Himalayan salt. I drink booze
Relax,
out
I'll
of
put
it.
you together. Good, and I want you
Sure.
straight
I just
like
bought
that.
it from
Perfect.
Daphne.
Relax, I'll put you together.
Oh, you ordered it?
Hold
I
firm.
drink booze out of it.
Wow.
Don't boy Himalayan.
Bam! Tight as a rock. You can't open it all.
With the
And then-
salt.
With the
With the
salt.
salt.
Yeah. You can come clear. Okay. Yes, there's different things, and normally it's either an endocrine issue or a digestive issue. So you find out how far down the system does it go, and then you want to treat it at a cellular level to get that optimal health going. So you get all dialed in.
She's like the Catwoman.
Isn't that cool? She purrs.
She purrs like the cat. You ever seen Batman and Robin? The Catwoman?
Yes.
The
She
pink
purrs.
Himalayan salt is so good for your adrenals. Most of the time when we're like busy, and our adrenals become stressed, that's when
Now, what
you
is an
become
adrenal?
deficient.
What's an adrenal?
The adrenals are, okay, so you have your pituitary glands, everything comes down from there. So your adrenals actually even are over your sex hormones. So they're super important.
But what do they
for
do?
everything. Well, that's your flight or fight response. So most of the time, the adrenals, if they're healthy, they'll kick in when you are excited or you need to run away or something like that. But when you're under a heavy workload, you're not getting enough sleep, and you're under a little bit of stress, then your adrenals can become
One of the last
stressed
things on our
too.
endocrine system. So you want to find out if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and secreting those amazing hormones and everything.
Yes.
So then an adrenal secretes hormones.
Yes.
That's what it does.
Yes.
Now
do you
why?
want to see if your adrenals are on?
No, take it easy.
Yes, we're going to do that.
We're going to do all that, but take it easy because I want everybody here to find out how you do and what you do. Now, I was told that when you sleep, if you sleep on your left side, it helps your adrenals drain. I don't even know what that means.
I've never heard that before.
That's
the
what I
funny
read.
thing is, no matter who he says that to, no one's ever heard it except
Yeah,
Freddy.
never heard that.
I heard that if you stand up after sex, you can't get pregnant, but I don't know how much validity there is.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
And I heard,
But if you don't get proper sleep, your adrenals will definitely
and I heard that if
be
you get up and
taxed.
run away, you never have sex. But I guess it's the same.
And if you
difference.
eat standing up, only your ankles get fat.
Yeah, perfect. That I could tell you that doesn't
I can
work.
tell you that's true too.
I can tell you that's not true. I used to eat standing up all the time.
Jenny, you want to try?
Maybe you just eat the Pasadena and just cancel everything.
That's right. You
If
eat,
it's Pasadena, we don't eat anything.
you eat the Pasadena.
I
you
love
eat-
Emily. I should carry a baggie with it in my purse.
So how would you know how much of the salt that your body would need?
We can find out right now.
You can find out how much she needs?
Yeah. So,
Anyone have warm water?
Are you gonna relax? Well, I'm just gonna put some in her hand, and we're gonna find out when she comes firm. So without having it, she has an interference field. Right, so we're gonna find out. Hold firm. Good. Okay. And then actually, I'm gonna ask if it's a good product, and then good product for her, because we want to make sure that this is the right one for her. So you're gonna hold this with 3 fingers, because you work on polarities. So 3 fingers.
Okay.
From the bottom, and I want you to go all the way out. Yeah, all the way up to the side.
Okay.
But try to keep it away from the
The
energy
mic,
of the mic.
yeah.
Perfect. Good. Hold firm.
Because the mic causes interference.
And then, so that was about, I use scales, I put like an 8 or 9 for closest, and then come into you. Okay. Hold firm. Wow, like a rock. Okay, big difference. So it's a good product, but it's really, really good for her. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it.
So all you have to do now is weigh out how much is good for her? Is that the way it works?
This stuff is very potent and very powerful. I would think about that much. Hold it into you. Okay.
She clears it. She's that's amazing. She's just so
I would
intuitive.
do a tiny sprinkle more for her. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. I've got water. I'll just down it.
So what do? You inhale this? You just breathe it? You drink it?
I eat it. Yeah.
Well, at the 3 o'clock hour, she's gonna snort it.
She puts it in warm water.
Let's just keep going.
Hold for
Holy smokes! Who brought this chick in here?
Good. That was a solid.
All right, so here we go.
And actually, if you'd like, if you put that in the water,
yes.
I have some beautiful green tea, which is actually going to be good for you for your parathyroid. Green tea normally always turns the parathyroid on.
Okay. So you want me to use a cup and I'll save some of this water for, you want to mix this for someone else?
You put it in the water
Well,
or
I
you
want
just
you
drink
to,
it?
if it tests good with you, then I want you to have it and do it on a daily basis.
Okay.
But if it tests good with you, then we're going to put some in for you as well.
Okay.
She's drinking.
It's salt.
Yeah.
Salt
That's what she
water.
didn't snort it.
That's the 3 o'clock hour. We keep waiting. Which is a beautiful thing.
How did you thought salt was bad for you until I just learned
Not
yesterday
that.
from somebody.
Processed salt
And that
is.
being said, on the bagels, no offense to Mr. Gale, but we'll grab a piece of salt from the bagel and test that, and then test with this, and you'll see the difference, because that salt possibly would be an interference field because of how it's sourced. So it's all about, and that's why I love these products, and everything should come from the ground, but because our soil is degraded, and because we don't have time, and if people are a little off, this is what brings them whole. So these are all really cleanly sourced organics.
Right.
And Premier Research Labs, I love them so much. I've been to the lab, I've walked through, you feel it. They've embossed you some of their rooms, so they're energetically correct in the making of them. I mean, so beautiful. They go to the utmost standards.
Right.
And GMP, all types of beautiful stuff. So
Well, the
it's
comment she
amazing.
made earlier, again, was talking about the minerals. This is the other reason why the pink salt is so good for me, because unlike processed white table salt, this is rich in minerals.
So excited.
So
Yeah, there's
it's
32 minerals in
amazing.
it.
No, the amazing thing
We can
is,
go home now.
she's discovered something that works for her, and she knows about it. Barbara seems to know that it's good for her, right? Because she even mentioned
These
it.
2 fingers.
So now she's checking her parathyroid.
Right here, and if you can go straight onto it. If you can point and come. So I want you like this if you can.
Underneath.
It's fascinating, right?
So, and then there's
When we
much
met her
pressure
last
over
time, we
there.
heard the noise, and she tested me
Hold
and my
firm.
thyroid,
Yeah,
and
just stay there for me. We're gonna
the
fix it.
change that happened with your phones, how it
Confirm.
sends your thyroid out of whack. You
I'll
too?
do that, yeah.
Okay.
And then what she found on Freddy, it's amazing what she can find.
It's really 2 or 3
I have
droppers.
thyroid
Okay.
issues.
2 or 3
And let me
droppers.
see if your thyroid's up. Let me see if that turns your thyroid on too.
Turn your thyroid on.
'Cause
So,
a lot of people don't talk about, no, not yet. A lot of people don't talk about parathyroid, and that's what, especially in the allopathic, they don't talk about that. And that's a really big, part of that area. Energetically speaking, you have to have this, everything flowing and everything communicating. Because when you have resonance, you have amplification. And you want things to amplify, and you want to be radiating out.
all right, so let me ask you a couple of specific questions. You got a couple of minutes.
No thyroid? Yes.
Bad,
Yes.
wait, I'm gonna say respiratory. It's not respiratory.
Circulation?
Bad circulation. Right? That people say you have bad circulation, waist down, or sleepy legs, or neuropathy, or pain in the ankles, pain in the knees, things of that nature. Do you have stuff that will help with that?
I have things that I would like to put in your field to see if it helps you with that. Because what I want to do is I want to put your body in order to fix itself, because you're the best you. So I don't want to put a synthetic Band-Aid on you. What I want is I want to find out what helps you. So is it going to be turmeric? Is it going to be something else? Do we need to start fixing maybe some HCl in your system so you're digesting the information that you're taking in better? Where really do we need to go to start the process of you taking in the right things and your body doing the right things with them so you can make more of the better you?
So you're actually going to give me a path to do the better me, better
Absolutely,
choices.
because I can't. I'm not just going to read off something that I heard this or I heard this. No, let's feel. Let's put hands on you. Let's feel. And the beautiful thing about QRA is it's not me saying, well, I think that maybe. No, you feel, and that's the whole point.
So it's a science. It's an actual science.
Absolutely.
Now, I've never met anybody like her. Is this now? You're giddy and as all can be. Have you met people that do what she does?
I've really had the pleasure of having a friendship with Dr. Patricia Kane. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She's the one who came up with the PK protocol, the phosphatidylcholine IVs for people with Alzheimer's and dementia, and even Lyme when I had Lyme, back before we had stem cell and all these other therapies that are so promising for that. And so she would do this type of testing, and she actually used the City of Miami Fire Department, and it was amazing. That's how I'm so familiar with it. She would have these 300-pound guys, and they wouldn't know what they were holding, and she would have sugar here, and first she would take the PC capsules and the phosphatidylcholine, and he would be holding it. She could hang off of his arm, it's so strong. And then she takes the same size of a sugar, just to have them. And there's this strong guy, and all of a sudden he's like, whoosh. So I've seen it, I believe in it, I know.
It's so beautiful, especially with the EMFs. What's interesting is I have police officers that are friends, and and they have these silly little Apple Watches. God bless and all, but silly little Apple Watches. And it's so funny because I'll take it off and say, can you please take that off? And then I test them, and they're just strong. And then the minute that they touch those, they can't even hold their fingers together. They're like, oh wait, what's that magic you're doing? And it's not magic. I'm just showing you that's interference field. And what fascinates me is some very bright women that I know. They'll be like, well, I know how many steps and I know what I ate. And I'm like, yeah, but you're bright. You know that anyway. You can retain that information. So to have something that gives you a count of how many steps and in your normal day, I think it's more of an interference field than anything else.
We gotta go. But the amazing thing here is that we're going to keep going in the next hour. But it's amazing, and just watching her reaction to this.
This is why I'm so. This is why I'm getting my PhD in it, because it lights me up, and to have other people just. That's my noise. It feels so good.
All right, stay tuned. We're coming right back on our second hour. We'll be on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, still streaming on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. And we'll be back, I want to say, in 2 and 2.
We're so busy.
When was the last time you had a fun girls' night in? Have you heard of Pure Romance? Pure Romance by Michelle Spears offers a fun-filled presentation of our product line, followed by a unique shopping experience that you and your girlfriends will not forget. Call me, Michelle Spears, at 561-572-1901 to reserve a date for your free shopping spree, to learn about income opportunities, or shop my website at pureromance.com/MICHELLESPEARS. And remember, bring Pure Romance back into your life.
Get involved with Community Connections with
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you.
What is CBD? CBD, or cannabidiol, is found in the cannabis plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, sleep, inflammation, and immunity. Did you know we all have internal systems ready to balance CBD? It's time to get healthy, not high. Do you suffer from anxiety, chronic pain, or moodiness? Contact Jamie Hidalgo at 561-674-7446. The #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Call Jamie, safe for all ages, at 561-674-7446 or visit us online at www.livelovecbd.com.
Following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, Atlanta, New York City, Chicago,
San Francisco, LA. I don't know where else we are because Freddie seems to have that down to a pat. I don't even know where we are.
We are everywhere. San Francisco, Chicago, LA, not Hawaii yet. We are working on Houston still.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yes.
We got no problems here. We are on our
Lift
second. We are on our second hour, our first hour, our lunch hour. We had Long Island Bagel and Deli on this set with us. They're located in West Boca Raton on 441 and Palmetto Park Road, right where in the Target Shopping Center. If you contact them and you say the Brooklyn Cafe sent you, you will have a 15% discount.
That's right.
Yale. And why would we want to add like an extra soda like Noah, Yael? Yale sent you, just like the college.
Oh, mi gente, get over there right away. Get a bagel, 15%
A
off.
bagel and a schmear. We had that. You didn't have
Now,
any,
you know
but
what a bagel
everybody
and
else.
schmear is, but I guess it's good stuff.
Freddie learned what quesadilla was in our first hour, so you should start tuning in.
Hey,
for our
they're gonna have quesadilla on.
We've got quesadilla mando bread.
What? Quesadilla mando bread.
That's what it is.
Pickle. Pickle, pickle.
Peter Piper picked a peck of
They're gonna have it at the Long Island
They're gonna start
Bagel
making
and
it.
Deli.
And they are taking catering orders still for this weekend. So if you're like me and you haven't cooked, you haven't decided to cook, you can still place your orders for the holiday tonight. We want to wish everyone a happy and healthy and very safe and love-filled weekend, whether you're celebrating
Ay, don't get so mushy.
Good Friday, Passover,
That's
Easter.
like so mushy.
You know why? Because it's a weekend of
Love,
everyone
love,
is
love.
celebrating something.
You know what? Somebody, Catwoman, do something to this one over here.
We're going to assess me also. We're going to assess me. She's going to turn me on, she said.
Yes.
Yes. All right, Nina. What I wanted to do was I wanted to cut her loose so she can.
But first, before we cut her loose,
We ain't doing it on the air.
we're going to do it on the
Not
air because I
now.
want people to see what
No,
she does.
we're gonna see. People are gonna see what she does.
What
If
does
you
she
tune
do?
into the, what do you mean? You
How you
shit
gonna do
did it. We'll do it later.
No, we're going to do it now.
We
You know
got a
why
whole
he
bunch
doesn't
of
want to
people
do
in
it?
here.
Because he's embarrassed to do it on air. So you can do yours
I'm
out.
not embarrassed.
You can do yours offset.
I'll do it
But-
later.
But you know what she does? She's going to help me set my thyroid in place.
Well, then you get off the set.
Yeah,
and
we're
we
going
go
to do it on set
You're gonna
because
do it
what
on
she
set.
does is really interesting. We talk about holistic wellness all the time. We've got Jamie from Live Love CBD with us. We've got Barbara Beckler from Living Waters Rejuvenation Spa. And we've got Stacy Musselman. She's just this quantum holistic healer. And she's been working with Barbara, which is fascinating. And we met Stacy last night on the Becky and Boca show. And I just think what she does is fascinating. I want you all to see how she does it on air with different supplements and whole foods. Not even medications, but you can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. And here's the number to call in with questions, 888-565-1470. I just want to do a little quick overview with Stacy, and then we'll swap the set, because we started last night, and she said I wanted to try the algae. So I want to test the algae, and then it'll be a perfect segue to bring in the other ladies, because the algae is what she said she found that I needed. I haven't been taking the algae like you have from the
Yes.
Essentials,
Yes.
from New Earth, and you have. So
Yes.
we're going to try this with me,
Yeah.
and then we'll flip out sets, and we'll see where we go from there.
She's coming closer.
She's coming closer. She makes this really cool noise.
You ever notice she moves like a cat too? She sounds like a cat. She moves like she's like from Batman and Robin. Hey
look how
Reed,
they
how's
all
that
move so
bagel?
easily.
Reed? Reed, what is that? A Bialy? A Bijali?
Bialy?
Bialy?
He
What
doesn't
is
know.
it?
It's good.
Oh,
It tastes
Reed.
good? They had-
Reed.
We had Jenny with us. What's
Wait.
that?
Reed. You're wearing a 1290 WJNO shirt, Reed.
We got to get Reed a shirt.
Reed, I used to work there.
Yeah.
No, I noticed it. I just noticed it now.
Jenny Azulai was with us today. She brought in the delicious bagels. So thank you, Jenny, who also brought in Pedigo Fort Lauderdale with us.
Yes, thank you, Jenny. Thank you.
And next week, I think Jenny's bringing in Colombian food.
Yeah, I wanted to ask her about that. What's the name of the Colombian people that are going to be here? Go get the flyer
So
or
she's
something.
going to get the flyer. All right, Stacy, what are we going to work on today?
Yes,
Hold on.
Okay.
Pueblito Viejo will be
What?
in the house next week.
Pueblito Viejo?
No, Pueblito Viejo.
Pueblito Viejo, you know what that is?
I don't speak Spanish, but I'm
Pueblito
doing
is
my
old
best.
town. An old town. That must be from the old country.
Yes, one of the top Colombian restaurants in Miami. So Jeffrey will be with us next week.
So that'll be fun.
Excellent.
Middle of next week.
Yeah.
All right, Reed, I just need to change one of these camera angles when you get a chance, please. In between, putting on his smear.
nibbles?
He's smearing a bagel. He's smearing a bagel. And we're
Who's
gonna
smearing?
Reed is smearing a bagel. We're going to get Stacy in with me over here, and we're going to see what we're doing.
Yes. So let me have you not touch the table.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you
Don't
as clear
touch
as
the
possible.
table.
Not touching the table.
Okay. So you have beautiful nails, so I'm going to go to the side. So anyone with nails, this is fine for as well.
so
Good, hold firm. Good, hold firm.
Now, you see,
Your
the
little
only,
legs, and
the
just
only
sit up.
problem
And then
with
these two
doing
fingers
this
on
on the
the
air
ground.
is that you can't have that air,
Hold firm,
so
just on the feet.
Dawn doesn't understand that
if
as
you
she's
can,
looking like a
here.
puppet over here,
Okay.
somebody gotta
Relax.
talk.
I'm
We
gonna
have
keep
to talk.
talking.
Yeah, but
Stacy's
you
talking.
have such a beautiful voice. I thought
But Freddy,
I
Stacy's
thought that you
talking,
would
and
just
look,
get
I'm
right in
standing
there.
here
Yeah, I'm
like
still,
this.
I'm still looking at that
Okay.
3 o'clock
Hold
snore.
firm.
Don't worry about that. But
Good.
we have
Hold
to
on to that
talk as
thyroid.
we do this.
We're going to keep talking, so I've got
Hold firm.
two fingers like
You
a
can
pressure
talk.
point.
She's doing
I'm gonna come to
your
your pinky,
your fingers.
Okay,
Come
we
away.
did the pinky yesterday.
She did this to me yesterday.
She
and my
has
fingers
amazing
popped.
chi, so she has a strong
It
chi.
hurt like the
Good, hold
dickens.
firm. Okay, so that pop now come in that pair.
And here we go with the
Pair of
quiet
thumbs.
air.
Yep,
See,
yep.
But listen, Freddie.
don't
Hold
just
firm.
doesn't get it.
Okay,
But
so you're
listen,
gonna stay there.
Freddie,
No,
I
you have
have Hashimoto's. I've got thyroid disease.
You're
and you
gonna
know
have
what? If we can-
Hashimoto's,
okay?
Hashimoto, and
But look, if
Hashimoto.
we can change
Hold
it with
firm.
supplements.
You feel how?
Hey,
you feel
Dan.
that's better?
You have
We'll
to-
try something else as well.
You have to get.
We're putting all these different things in my lap so I can try them.
So these are going in her energy field, and we're finding out what
My lap
resonates
is
with
my
her,
energy field.
and what connects that interference field, so she doesn't. So we make her whole. Good, hold
Wait, do you
firm.
smell
Energy
bagels?
field.
Wow,
Bagels.
Okay, good.
Much better, right?
Yeah, amazingly better.
Oh, there's the
That's
incredible.
coming down that thyroid.
So I use my two fingers. Freddie, look at that. I put
Yeah.
two fingers. You smell essential oils?
Good, hold firm. You saw that pop.
Is the kids want a bagel?
You smell the
I know,
oils?
but do the kids want a bagel?
Hold firm.
Oh,
Better, but
Pheromones.
not 100%.
He came in thinking they were
oh my gosh,
pheromones.
look at all these things in my lap. No, it's just different oils.
Hold firm. Wow. Okay, that's better.
All right, so
I wanna
obviously you need
100%.
everything in the case.
I need everything that's sitting
There-
in my lap right now, apparently.
Yes.
All right, so
But
yours is a giant
So
mess.
actually, there's one thing that's really interesting. I have a tridosha blend.
What?
A tridosha blend. So I want you to do is I want you to put those two fingers
Tridosha.
right here on the back of your neck. Good.
I'm like a walking energy field.
Yep. Good. Hold firm. So you pop open there.
Yeah.
So just give me one moment. So this only needs because it's homeopathic. You just need the resonant frequencies of the energy, and I'm going to do one swipe, and then we're going to see what she feels after one swipe on the back of the neck.
This is like, you know, it's really funny. You're,
Good thing I shaved my arms
You're
today.
Yes.
You missed one. No.
Like I'm standing here like this.
What was I gonna say? So you're
So she's
doing.
wiping this on the
you
back
come
of
off?
my neck.
Yeah, but you're doing this based on frequency,
Yes. Everything has frequency.
which brings me up to the Vitalizer app. The Vitalizer app works on frequency as well. She even tested the app yesterday.
We tested the app for the frequency because what she had told me yesterday is that the different frequencies from your phone will set off your thyroid. So when I had the phone
It's an
close to
interference
me,
field.
it's an interference field. Then when it was further away from me, now with the Vitalizer app, it was better. Not as good as not having the phone, but it was better than having the phone. But the app had to be on, which is really interesting.
Oh, that one I
Hold firm.
smell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't
That
beautiful?
That's
is-
amazing.
Just and I want you to come to the point.
Back here? Yeah.
Yeah, but that destroys your
Put it
phone.
together. Good. Hold firm.
Destroys your
Wow.
phone.
Feel how strong that
Right?
is?
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's just from one swipe.
So what is that tridosha blend and what will it do?
And where'd you get it from?
It
Does
smells
it come
really
from the
good.
Tridosha cow?
Now he's interested.
What do you
Now
smell?
he's all interested.
You like
I
it?
want to try it
Yeah.
too.
You like
It's
it?
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Tridosha.
Yeah,
So
tridosha.
what is Tridosha? Is that a flower?
So I practice with Ayurvedic as well, and what you want to do is you have different constitutions of Vata, Pitta, or Kapha, and depending on how you eat, you can eat for those, which will make you feel better and make you run better, and that's what this is. This is a beautiful blend. It's lemon, clove, I believe oregano, rosemary, I believe, and it's just a beautiful blend of the tridoshas together. So just with the resonant frequency of how those were cleanly sourced, your body just needs literally one whiff of them, so to speak, and you don't have to let it stay on. It just needs to go on one time, and it brings you whole in that area. So this is similar to doing mud packing. So people have scars, interference fields.
Oh, yeah, sure. Anybody got a scar? You got a scar?
Yeah.
Okay, you got a scar you can show?
I was going to say, I can't show mine.
Where's your scar at?
He has it on his arm.
All right, so what we're gonna do? Did you bring the mud packing thing that we were talking about yesterday with
Tridosha?
I'll ask him what works better. I'll ask his system, and if his system calls for mud packing, I'll do that. If not, I'll do the blend. But I like to ask people. I like to give your system a chance and take the ego out of it, because a lot of times when I have people come in, I'll think I'll know what I should do, but then when I ask their system, it's something different because they know them. You know, your cellular structure knows you better than anything else.
Right. All right.
This
So
is just fascinating on holistic medicine, and Barbara's here, and she went through everything, and
She tried the blend.
and she
It's
tried the
beautiful, isn't
blend,
it?
and then just simply pink Himalayan salt, the certain amount of what it was.
Essential oils are so powerful, and the combination is I use frankincense every day, And there are different blends.
You use who?
Frankincense.
Frankenstein.
Essential oil, organic essential
So do you
oil.
put it in an infuser or diffuser?
We have it in the diffusers throughout the spa, and then I also will put it with organic coconut oil and just rub it in my hands and inhale it, you know, for more intense, like what we did with her blend.
I'm gonna get you closer to the mic.
Get closer to the mic.
It was beautiful. Yeah, they really work. They're
All
very
right, Stacey, where
powerful.
can people find you? We're going to test Freddie. I wanted to test the algae while she was here.
Well, we need to talk about it.
And then we're going to bring in Barbara and Susan as well.
They can find me at Another Level Health here locally. I work with Dr. Nate Kaner. We're partners, and I do the nutrition, and he's an amazing chiropractic physician. So I work with him there. And then if you can check out my website, I'm putting it together, so it's not fully done, but it's up and ready if you have any questions, and you can reach me through that. And it's the Quantum Cure. So it's thequantumcure.com.
It's fascinating. I can get some of the Tridoja blend, and it will help do what for me? Put me back in balance?
Yes.
Put you back what?
In balance. I still won't cook, but I'll be back in balance.
You know what? We need like 10 gallons of this.
We're going to try that next.
So we're going to put a straw to this. There's a truck outside loaded, and we're going to have you drink this all
Like
day.
one of those God milk trucks?
All right, we're going to switch our set. We're going to bring in the New Earth with Deb and Susan and Barbara and test some algae and just keep going. In the meantime, Freddie, what is this you're going to try? Well, we're going to switch sets, ladies. We're going to bring these three on.
We're going to do the Bio Agile. Now, the Bio Agile has a story different from this. But
From the essentials.
From the essentials. Now, while we're doing the switch over,
And you all stay with your mics, and we're going to keep talking.
I've been taking this now for 2 weeks, has it been? 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
And I try not taking it one day to see what happens. And what happens is...
Turn the mic off.
No. Do you hear? I hear it.
Okay.
Well, good?
Oh, you turned theirs off. Okay.
What happened was I stopped taking it for one day, and it changed my my energy spurt. And what I've discovered is that when you get depressed, you eat. When your energy level is down, you eat.
And you carb load probably, right?
Yeah, everything begins to change when you don't have the proper energy levels. So I went back to taking it.
And you feel so much better, and we're going to talk about that.
And I feel a whole lot better.
You know, the amazing thing is I never realized, okay, ladies, we're on air.
Hold on, we're on the air, ladies. Hold on.
It's like a party in here, and everyone's like, oh, we're on air, we're on the radio. The amazing thing is I never knew algae could have so many benefits. I told you, there's so many products that we work with. There's so many products that we work with that I don't even know, like, what's good, what's not good. And then I met Stacey last night, and she says, you need algae. And I'm thinking, I need algae. And I said, wait, we need to test this algae because it's just fascinating what they do.
Yes. And the energy level with the algae is fantastic.
It's
and
like
it works.
unicorn food.
And unicorn food. And Deb, we're on the air, honey. We're on the air. There you go. We're on the air. All right. Stay with me. Stay with me.
I'm so sorry.
Stay.
We're on the air. We've been on there the whole time.
If you want to work with Stacey or she wants to work with you, you can do it in that room over there. So that way we can.
Well, everyone's eating from Long
But
Island.
you got to.
I think Long Island is one word. Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Do it in,
Bagel
do
and
it-
deli.
Do it inside. Jenny, do
All
it
right.
in there. Yeah. So that we don't hear the chatter.
Zzz. Can you do that with your
You can
tongue?
move anything you need.
Can you
Move
do that
what
with your tongue?
What?
Zzz. That thing, yes. I know, it's like a party in here. I'm exhausted, Freddie, and it's Friday. I know. I don't know. We've got a sculpture here now too.
New
I think.
sculpture. Look at that thing. Unbelievable. You got to check this
on
out.
in this gallery.
You got to check this sculpture out. You got to come down here and check this. A hand. It looks like. What is that?
What is that hand?
I think it's worse down. What do you think?
Deb.
Yes.
We're on air.
Deb, you can't do your laundry thing.
You know what? Let's take a commercial break and regroup. It is time to take a commercial break. We're going to regroup, set the set. Everyone's going to take a breather. We're going to be right back.
I'm so sorry. Would you like me to open your...
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
What happened to our food?
Beyond Foods, the Handbook of Functional Nutrition by Barbara Swanson, successfully breaks down the topic of nutrition into 4 easy building blocks of good health. Learn to understand why foods are good for you. Understand how to make better nutrition and food choices. Quickly figure out if new food fads or quick fixes are right for you. Beyond Foods is a simple and accurate handbook to the world of diet and nutrition. Order your copy today at thefunctionalnutritionhandbook.com. Master the building blocks to creating vibrant health and energy. Act now. Get your book at thefunctionalnutritionhandbook.com.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
It's a little sad. It needs a little pick-me-up. I think it needs Stacy to do her whole homeopathic. My bell's not ringing. I don't know.
I don't know what you
You can
did.
ring my bell.
I don't know what you did to her, but she's gotten wacky again. She's back on the wacky
I
train.
do amuse myself. We're
back in
changing
the
over
wacky
our
train.
set. I don't know how many times we've changed our set today, but now we're moving on to the New Earth. But it's all a holistic healing set is what we're talking about. We're drinking something new. Freddie, you've tried the algae before. Someone's phone is next to the handheld mic. Victoria, do you have a mic in your lap? I don't know who has it. Maybe
mic
that
over
one.
the chair.
What are we drinking here? Bioagile. That's okay, Bioagile.
This tastes pretty good. A little vodka in this, you're good to go.
What is this that everybody's drinking a shot of what?
It is a whole foods formulation with some fermented nutrients that are very specifically focused on brain health.
Fermented.
Like, there's something called citicoline, and it's in a form called cognizin, and it's a patented form of fermented citicoline See, choline is the precursor to serotonin, among other things.
Ah, serotonin's good.
Good stuff.
Serotonin is what we need to keep us going, giving us energy, giving us, that little oomph, that
Don't
je ne
try,
sais
don't
quoi
try,
of what we need.
don't try the front.
That little thing we need.
So let me
You
ask
drank
you.
it all?
Well,
How
it's
do you
not like
feel?
a gallon, honey. It's like a real
How do you
simple.
feel? So she wanted you to drink this on set to see what's going to happen to you.
Well, we're gonna find out.
What's
going
to happen to him?
I don't know, maybe nothing.
What is normally, or we're not going to say?
I don't know that there's a normal. I think a lot of people, maybe in
Maybe
3,
we just
5,
get
10
Jamaica?
minutes, they're like, oh man, I'm really feeling focused, or I'm on track. For me, it was really profound.
It's working.
I felt like somebody put a torchlight on in my brain and blew out everything. It was actually disconcerting. It was so strong. 'Cause I didn't expect anything.
When I had my first one, I just drank it, and then I went about my business, and I realized halfway through the day that I was running around, doing everything, doing laundry, going here, running there, and I just had stamina. It just gave me a lot of stamina.
This stuff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a story. This gives me stamina. I
algae.
like taking the algae, and I discovered I used to take it first thing in the morning, and then I ran around like a rabbit. So I stopped doing that. I would take it around 10 o'clock, right before we go on set, and I noticed I wasn't doing that, and some of the sets that we did were really down in energy. But you can tell, I guess
Is
you
that
can
what
tell the
happened?
difference. Yeah, remember that you said to me, why is there like, you're so flat today?
I didn't say. You said to me, I would never say that to you. I was
Yes,
like,
you
I
did.
was just,
You
it was
said
a
I was
quiet
flat.
kind of day.
No, you said
But
I was
didn't
flat.
take it. Is that what happened?
I didn't take it that day. I wanted to see what would happen, and sure enough.
That was it. But you always have energy. But look what's happened since you've been on this.
Okay, now,
Now what? What's happening?
my allergy,
Sinuses are
my
opening
sinuses are opening up on the right-hand side, on this side, right here.
up?
What
And
is
Where
this?
do you feel? Now he's...
Wow. You go.
Need a tissue?
No, I'm good. All right, so what does this do?
What did
Oh
you
my
guys...
goodness.
I love a man
What did you
who's
really-
brave enough to down something and go, okay, now what is this?
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right, so what
Way to go,
the hell
Freddy.
did I just inhale here?
So
Hey,
biohazard.
3 o'clock came early.
So how are you feeling?
I feel good, but it's like making me tear on my right eye.
So-
It's funny because all of a sudden my sinuses are opening up.
It's great. This product is one of my favorite products ever, and that's saying a lot because I've been using these products for 25 years and I'm picky. So I really had no expectations I'd even feel it. And then when I did, I'm like, wow. Now what I'm learning and have learned after research is that some of the ingredients have a lot of studies and double-blind studies behind it, and they have some incredibly powerful benefits.
You're good. I just want to switch your mic and see if it makes a difference.
Okay.
But I hear
Better?
her.
Okay, so they have incredibly powerful benefits for brain function. They increase cognitive function. They increase reaction time so that your reaction time is faster. They increase memory, and these are all tests done on people who have had real memory issues or cognitive issues. And they have found in studying brain tissue that this particular ingredient called cognizin actually reduces plaque on the brain, which is associated with
Now, how
Alzheimer's.
much of this do you have to drink for that to
Reduce
happen?
plaque on your brain?
Yeah, because, I mean, you're talking about
Just one?
just
A day?
one is
This
going
is
to
a
reduce?
therapeutic amount.
A day.
Yes.
So this reduces plaque in the brain.
No, this product has not been studied, but the ingredient cognizin in it has been studied.
Gotcha.
Yes. This is actually much more than just cognizin, which by itself would be phenomenal. The company also created a formulation of 5 other superfoods that are known to dramatically enhance stem cell production. So we produce stem cells in our bodies as adults. This is known to enhance adult stem cell production.
Now, it's interesting because Barbara's in the studio audience as well. All of a sudden, I'm hearing a lot of conversation about stem cell. 5 years ago, I had the oldest living gentleman on my set on the Freddy Fixer show, and he was suffering from, I think it was Lou Gehrig's, something in his lungs. I don't remember what it was. But he was the oldest living person, and he could not have stem cell done here. So there's a doctor in Naples. He flies you to the Dominican Republic. They do the deal, and they fly you back. So he came back on the set. We raised some money for him. And the dream he had was to dance with his wife, because he had never danced with her. They were married, I think, 10 years, and he wasn't strong enough to do this. And he came back, and he was still weak, so we waited 6 months, and he came back, and he actually started to dance in the radio station. And this was at NN. And the funny thing is that I'm hearing about all of these miraculous studies and all this stuff going on with stem cells, and she's shaking her head because she knows what I'm talking about. So stem cells seems to be the way to go.
Can you give Barbara a mic, please?
The FDA is slow going in this country to approve this stuff because the pharmaceutical companies have to figure out how to make money on it, I'm sure. But the bottom line here, well, I'm saying it because it's true. The bottom line here is stem cell is not, you know how they say, oh, it kills babies and all that? It's not what it's going on.
Totally different type of stem cells.
So explain to me how all these meds, like the stuff that we're drinking, this natural stuff, how it replenishes stem cells.
So we naturally replenish our stem cells from the moment of birth. A one-day-old infant's producing what is called adult stem cells. So these are blank check cells that can become any tissue, including brain tissue, by the way, heart tissue, eye tissue. And the stem cell's job is to replace old, worn-out tissue and create a brand new set of tissue that's healthy. As we age, our ability to produce stem cells goes down. Our ability to produce vital stem cells goes down. So we might produce them, but maybe they're not as vital or alive. And we can produce stem cells that are not healthy or more likely to have oxidative stress, which can lead to cancer. So the stem cell formulation was actually developed at the University of South Florida about 7 years ago. And it's 5 different foods that were individually tested over a period of a couple of years. Each food showed significant increase in stem cells when used, but when combined in this specific combination, showed like a 70% plus increase in adult stem cells. So that's a huge, huge boost.
And that's what we're talking about in this product.
So this product has half of that dosage that does that. And apparently it's still enough to be beneficial.
If you have healthy stem cells in the body, right?
And this helps you produce them.
No, okay.
So Barbara, let me ask Barbara. Barbara works with PRP, and we've talked about when you pull it, we draw the blood from a patient, and you spin it down, the platelet-rich plasma, and you're looking at the cells in it. Now, someone who's older may not have the vital cells that you're putting back into their body.
Actually, I would like to say something before you do, because we have a couple.
You got to get to the mic, please.
We have a couple of stem cell doctors doing PRP who use our stem cell product that's a capsule. They have their patient use it for a month before they pull the blood because they have so many more vital stem cells for the PRP process. So these work together.
So what are you finding when you're doing your PRP?
Okay, so first of all, PRP and stem cell are 2 completely separate things. So with a lot of our therapies, we combine them, and then sometimes it's just stem cells. When we're talking about memory, dementia, Alzheimer's, that sort of thing, neurological, that we need to get into the blood-brain barrier. I was telling Freddy earlier that I'm just so excited. I'm about to burst with some of the new things that are getting ready to emerge that can help a lot of people. But definitely for stem cell, for PRP, for any type of therapy like that where you utilize your own cells, it's always a great idea to have the patient detox, be on good nutrient and good diet for 30 days beforehand, because of course the healthier the patient is, the healthier their blood is, the healthier their cells are, everything. The one thing that is, and you did touch on this, the older people get, and why your friend had to fly out of the country, is that only certain therapies are approved here so far in the US. I really believe that's going to change. So right now, the older you get, the stem cells are less viable. There's not as many of them. So for someone who is really advanced in years, using cord blood or amniotic fluid, umbilical cord, which is why he probably went out of the country, is they're younger, they're more viable, they're more active.
Well, they left the country because it wasn't approved 5 years ago.
Right, that's what I mean. So certain allografts here are approved for certain indications, and I know more are to follow. But it's amazing. Stem cells are definitely.
Then I have another question for the panel, for you ladies on the side. A diabetic stem cells have been compromised. It's the way it was explained to me.
It can be, and a lot of that has to do with the problem of your bone marrow, where a majority of healthy vital stem cells are found in bone marrow, or homopoietic is what they're called, blood cell. One of the biggest discoveries to me about this formulation is vitamin D3 and its ability to enhance not just health of the body, but health of the bone marrow, and that's where stem cells reside.
It's really interesting that you say that, because I am deficient in vitamin D3.
I think most people are, right?
And most people are. And then I was told that going out in the sun increases your D3, but then my doctor
You don't
says,
always absorb it.
That's right. And therein lies the problem, because if you don't absorb
And if you
it,
live in Florida, you think, oh, I'm getting plenty of sunshine.
And it's not true.
It has nothing to do with
we
D3.
actually, as a people in Florida, are more deficient in D3 because we think walking in the sun is going to give
This
you.
studio is so busy, I'm exhausted watching the door open and close all day long.
So my question is this. That makes a whole lot of sense. With D3, if you take something that helps straighten. Okay. Now, I know that you do, Barbara, I know that you do the procedure, and you do a blood test. So you test to see how strong the stem cells are?
You definitely can look at them, and we've done studies on different ages, and it does vary. The lifestyle and the health of the patient is a big factor, because if you take, for example, it's well known that the most yield to get stem cells from anyone are from adipose tissue. However, again, that one is the most affected, along with bone marrow, with age. So there are only going to be as many viable cells as the health and the age of the person that you're deriving that from.
Right.
This is where the human tissue donors come in with allograft that comes from amniotic fluid, umbilical cord.
Now, and can you
cells.
share that kind of stuff?
Well, if you purchase them from approved human tissue banks, that's where we get some of our...
And there's no matchup
everything
problem?
is tested, retested under the strictest guidelines.
But that's a really
There's
good
no
question.
DNA.
It's not like blood when you're getting blood from somebody
No.
else that you need to be a type match.
No RBCs.
That's a good question.
No RBCs. There's no red blood
No
cells.
red blood cells. And the other thing with adipose tissue I'd like to add is those stem cells, while there are more than anywhere else, they're not very viable. They're not very active.
Right.
They're not activated.
Well, and again, that depends on the age. If you've got someone 20, 25, like I'm telling you, for my son, I'm going to be taking it and freezing it. It's going to the
How long
cell
can you
bank.
freeze it for?
Indefinitely.
Really?
Yes, which is why many people, when they first came out with this, took the umbilical cord from their baby, which we didn't know about this when my
Right, the
son,
cord blood.
who's now 20, and
They didn't freeze it.
and they bank it. So
It's really strange because like Freddy and Valerie, my boy and his wife are going to have a child.
oh, they need to bank the cord.
But this is what I'm trying to get at. You got a lot of information coming in here, and I'm at a stage in my life where I have to make decisions because my parents, my mother rest in peace, we didn't know this information, right?
No, my dad too. I lost him to Alzheimer's 5 years ago. That's why that is so, I'm so passionate about helping people with dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, because they've had no hope. Really. I mean, we did the best we could for him, like with the PK protocol,
Right.
and there would be some days that directly after the vitamin drip, he would be lucid for half an hour and you just savored every second. So to be able to regenerate brain cells, which has been proven you can do now,
Absolutely.
is amazing.
Now, the amazing thing I love about this is that all this information in this room.
There's so much information.
But,
It's
but
overwhelming, right?
we got to get it. What I would like to do is a seminar at your place, Barbara, with all due respect, and bring in people so they can learn about what you guys are talking about. This information, it has to get out there. And it's funny because I'm going to go see my doc on Monday, and I'm going to say, here's a tape that I want you to watch. Because there is so much information. If you can improve, think about this, if you can improve stem cells in your body, now mine have perhaps been compromised, but if you can improve it, if you can.
Yes, so the formulation in here has been tested to see, okay, we've increased your stem cells by 100 million, whatever that 70% increase is for you. Are they healthy?
That's another question.
The answer is yes. They're actually protected. They're more vital and more movement in these stem cells than quote-unquote normal cells. But more importantly, for a minimum of 72 hours, they will not have any kind of oxidative stress, and that is what can cause the cancer cell. So these are stem cells that have more than enough time to circulate in your body, find that damaged tissue, implant, and begin to work, and they will not be hurt or become the cancer stem cell because of oxidative stress. That's a hugely important component when you're working with increasing stem cells.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, my brain needs a break. I don't know. You've got me firing at all. Plus the, I don't know, the trifecta blend that I had and this. I don't know.
You are another planet.
Another planet.
She's gone.
888-565-TRIDOJA 1470. And we'll be right back.
When was the last time you had a fun girls' night in? Have you heard of Pure Romance? Pure Romance by Michelle Spears offers a fun-filled presentation of our product line, followed by a unique shopping experience that you and your girlfriends will not forget. Call me, Michelle Spears, at 561-572-1901 to reserve a date for your free shopping spree, to learn about income opportunities, or shop my website at pureromance.com/MICHELLESPEARS. And remember, bring Pure Romance back into your life.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you.
What is CBD? CBD, or cannabidiol, is found in the cannabis plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, sleep, inflammation, and immunity. Did you know we all have internal systems ready to balance CBD? It's time to get healthy, not high. Do you suffer from anxiety, chronic pain, or moodiness? Contact Jamie Hidalgo at 561-674-7446. The #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Call Jamie, safe for all ages, at 561-674-7446 or visit us online at www.livelovecbd.com.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Yabba-doo-doo-boo-doo-doo-day. Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
There you go. My bell is back.
You know, not for nothing.
My bell is back, baby. We are back on the Brooklyn Cafe. Phew, on our last segment on a fitness, fun, food, friends, frenzy Friday is what it is. Our shows get busier and busier every day, which is unbelievable, the amount of people we have. If we had a camera in our side room to see what's going on, we've got Stacey Musselman in there, and she's doing a whole quantum
She's conducting a whole thing over there.
education
Quantum
in there.
physics.
Quantum physics, and she uses herself as a biomeridian, which is truly a human biomeridian. We've seen it with Daphne with the machine.
I've seen that. Yes, I'm a client.
And but Stacey's hands are the meridian, which is fascinating.
I'm gonna tell you, Stacey had me touch these pills, and she did the test on my finger. And when I extended it, my fingers were locked.
Well, the reason she did it both, and we wanted to test the algae because algae is such an important factor, but we actually got to test it on you off air. And when you put your arm out, it should not be as strong as when you bring your arm in. And you were strong both ways. Both ways. You were even stronger. She says a 9 out of 10 on
But
strength
I
for you,
felt it.
that this is a product
That's the
for you.
first test she's done that I felt.
Did you feel it?
Yeah,
What did you feel?
I did. When my fingers locked, I'm like, holy smokes! It's like I couldn't even open them.
So close the circuit. So this algae product, the Essentials, is a good product for you. Fascinating, right? You see the test.
So interesting.
Really
No,
amazing.
let me tell you something about this stuff. This is for the podcast. Let me tell you something about this. People are going to tell you that I'm wacky. I'm not wacky. I know my body. I took this that day on the set, and it opened me up. You were here. You were saying,
weeks
what's
ago.
going on?
It was 2 weeks ago.
And I lit up like a Christmas
The
tree.
heat came on. Is this going to happen again?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't get that heat reaction. But what happens is, in about 5 to 10 minutes, all of a sudden you get this adrenaline rush. And it's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. If I take this at night, I won't sleep.
Yeah.
Because the energy is just unbelievable.
Some people are like that, for sure, with algae.
But tell me why, in my body, why is it that I'm so sensitive to algae? Is it because I'm missing algae? Is that what's happening?
You know, different people have different levels of sensitivity. So some of it could just be your nature. However, I would also imagine that because you're dealing with some specific health challenges, that the minerals in particular in the algae are really able to just get in there and fill those those spaces in your
Those gaps.
Those gaps, and your body is just taking full advantage of it.
And it's true because, again, my sugar's down to 125, and I'm impressed with that because I was at 168 10 days ago.
Wow.
So I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but what I'm doing, I keep doing it. And this has been a big contributor to that because when you have energy, you move.
Yeah.
You don't eat.
Yep.
You know, and my appetite hasn't been where I got to have. I used to love popcorn. Movies and the popcorn, right? Every week. Every week.
Every Monday, I would be yelling at him, what'd you have again? The sugar, what'd you have? Popcorn. You know the size popcorn he would have? The things that are not for human consumption.
And here
are
she goes
buckets that he
throwing
would
me
have.
under the bus.
That and a soda. He goes diet, but it doesn't make a
A
difference.
soda.
Worse for you.
Worse.
So, but now,
Probably
but,
diet
but,
too.
But take it easy there, big girl. But now I can have cauliflower, rice, or I can have another treat. And the popcorn no longer is an urge.
It's amazing.
'Cause
That he
it's-
calls
yeah.
cauliflower rice a treat now.
It is.
Look how far. I mean, truly, Freddie. in
You
2.5
came a long way,
years.
baby.
Oh, I have come a long way. And Linda cooks.
And this is green, and you take that
well, I got
also.
Linda last night made zucchini. Zucchini's green, right?
Yes.
Okay. And butterscotch or
Butternut squash?
nuts, yeah, that stuff is yellow, right? I had that back-to-back days, and I ate it, and it was delicious. And you know something? I couldn't stand that a month ago.
And
But
it's
when
good for you.
She mixed it with like different herbs and stuff, and it's funny when you mix herbs together in a meal. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's good for you. And the weight is coming off. And I don't care about the weight. You know, if I stay at 2 or 3 the rest of my life, I'm happy. Because my clothes fit better than the whole night.
We'll
I
get
don't
you
care
new
about
clothes.
that. But the bottom line is that my sugar's coming down.
We're going to find a clothes sponsor for you.
Close sponsor.
Yeah,
We're
that's
going to get
important.
Freddie.
Yeah, we
Don't
had-
worry
no,
about
no,
me
we
getting
had that
clothes sponsors.
lady.
We're going to get you one.
The lady with the store. She says they have men.
Athleta.
Yeah.
Yes.
That-
Well, that's why we talked about you being the new face of Athleta for men, the new men's
Yeah,
line.
be the new
You're
fa-
gonna be
I'm gonna
face
be
of
the new face
Athleta.
for a lot of things. And then watch, I'm gonna drop, and then all the faces are gonna go
Because
away.
everyone thinks this is the company you work for, that company on your shirt that you wear every
This
day.
is a constant reminder
Of what?
something else. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
Because
Constant
people
reminder.
go, is that where you work? We go, no.
No, I don't,
Don't
work
worry
there.
about
I
it.
used to work there. And it just remembers, never look back, never live in fear, live in strength. But
And we
anyway.
also have Deb Barcelona with us from Deborah Size,
Hello,
our Fitness Friday
hello.
correspondent, and Susan Rispoli with us.
Now, Susan, you're the one that made that delicious dicky.
Don't say it, Freddie. Do not say it.
What?
Pasty Dickamanda
You
bread.
did the pasty dickies.
Really? You want to go there?
I'm
Oh,
going there.
no.
You're not
Do
gonna-
not say peanut spread,
Oh, he
please.
said that the
Reed,
other
did
day. I
you
go,
like
"Excuse
the
me,
pasty dicky?
Did you have the cookies? They were really
They're good, right? And listen, Long Island Bagel and Deli, he said.
Yeah, he said
they're gonna
come
cut.
visit
Did you
him,
give him your
absolutely.
card?
I didn't. I didn't get a chance, but I'm going to go visit him. His bagels
Oh, you
were
visit
great.
him. And if you say the Brooklyn Bagel,
Brooklyn
You
Cafe.
get Brooklyn Cafe, not bagel.
Brooklyn Cafe, you get 15% off.
So
all
check
my,
out-
my
check it
Latino
out.
people jump on down.
Long Island Bagel and Deli in Boca Raton. It's on 441 and Palmetto Park Road, between Palmetto and Glades, right in the Target Shopping Center. Mention Brooklyn Cafe, as Freddie said, and get 15% off. He says it's forever. We're going to go do a remote there, by the way.
Yes,
Jenny's
and
gonna
I
talk
want
to
him to name a bagel after our set. Can we get that? The Brooklyn
Well, here's
bagel?
the thing, you
No,
don't
you
eat
can't say
bagels
Brooklyn
anymore, so we
bagel.
can't have a Freddie bagel,
Not a Freddy bagel, the Brooklyn bagel.
a Brooklyn bagel.
Brooklyn Cafe
A
bagel.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
Cafe bagel.
Cafe
What's your favorite kind of bagel?
All of it.
Everything.
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 Raisins.
Everything.
I
Maybe
like
we
the fruity
get
kinds.
maybe we get a
Algae bagel.
I would like that stuff you made to be a bagel.
Yeah, she made a guacamole with
I
algae in
made a
it for our
guacamole
goddess
with hummus.
gathering. It was everybody was.
Yeah,
Now listen,
because-
before we run out of time, I want to talk to you because every time
Okay.
you bring the best guests, and we never get to talk to you. And I think that for the next 5 minutes, can we talk to you a little bit?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
Well, you
Number
brought
one,
Noah the other
you're-
day. You brought Noah Crane the other day.
Oh
She was
yes, Noah.
incredible.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she called me yesterday.
Okay, good. Hold on. The
She-
thought of Noah. No, stop,
Okay.
stop.
All right.
We're talking about you,
I,
Deb.
Let's
I
talk
know.
about
Okay,
you
what
for
do you
a
want to know
minute.
about? What do you?
Now you're a health coach, right?
I am a.
Personal trainer.
I'm a personal trainer and group fitness instructor.
Okay. Now
Over
you,
25
you
years.
have brought in products that have helped me.
Yep.
Do you use these products with your?
Absolutely.
Okay, so a testimonial, has it helped them?
I just started using the products for myself, and I'm sharing now. I have a website that I'm going to let everybody know about, so they can go to my website or they can call me and they have any questions. I'd be happy to help them.
What is your website?
My website is teamnewearth.com/Debercise, and it's DEBERCISE. And I'd love to help you, but if you have any questions, you can call me at 561-307-9283.
Are you sure that's the right number?
I think.
Wrote it down.
I wrote it down just in case I
can see
forgot
you
my
trying
phone
to look
number.
down. You need
I know,
glasses?
I'm having, yeah.
What was that number
I have
again?
contacts in, but
What was that number?
it's Friday and it's been a
Listen,
really
did you-
crazy
did you
week.
have one of
It's
these?
been busy.
Did you drink
I
those?
did, that's probably why I'm.
I
yeah.
didn't drink all of mine. I
Yeah,
only
I know.
had
Drink it.
And I didn't have tequila or vodka in it like you did, Freddie.
I didn't have any tequila vodka,
You
but
have
it's
not
a good
had
idea.
a drink in a week.
The whole set? No, I
Wow.
It's points.
Wow.
Points are very valuable.
It's my birthday party last week. We haven't
I didn't
had
have
a
any
drink.
for your birthday either.
I know.
Do you know that every time somebody poured me a drink that day, I
You gave
handed
it out. That is true.
I gave it, yeah. And David DePino had 3 shots. Okay, so you're helping the people that you do your thing for.
Train.
And did you ever try this before?
No. No, I think I might have tried it one other time. Didn't we try it at?
I think I gave one to you.
Yeah, when we were Barbara had given a lecture at Avenue Pilates and the one a couple weeks ago, and I tried it, yeah, and it definitely had some mental clarity for me, definitely.
Well, what are you up to, Deb? Because we're back
So
again
what
off
I'm
the
up
Deb.
to is, as you know, I've been really busy, surrounded by all these wonderful, beautiful people in my life. But I've just been working on the New Earth products, and I am also involved with CBD oil with Jamie. And I just got another job. I'm teaching another place in Palm Beach, so I've been pretty busy this last week.
All
Or
fitness.
actually last month.
And you're able to incorporate the Live Love CBD
Yep.
with Jamie and the essentials and all the products.
Yeah, because
you
they all
work
go
with your
together.
clients.
The algae goes together, and I have Hashimoto's disease, and the algae is really good for that. So I'm really excited about
Do you
it.
feel a difference?
I feel a definite difference.
What do you feel?
Sleeping better. When I wake up, I'm one of those people telling Susan, I have to have like 30 minutes to where I don't want to talk. My husband's Mary Poppins. I just want to get ready, do everything, and then I'm fine. But I've been waking up like right away, not hitting the alarm, and I'm refreshed and ready to go.
Does it change?
Which is very
I'm gonna be a little
shocking for
graphic.
me.
Does it change when you go to the bathroom? Is it different? I know men are different than women when we go to the bathroom.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I don't know.
Women have more issues with constipation. Okay.
No,
there
I
it
don't.
is.
I don't have that problem. I don't usually have that problem anyway. So no, I haven't noticed any.
Susan's
any of those
looking.
kind of
Susan
problems.
has
But
something to say.
I want to say it
What?
does help tremendously. Once you have probiotics and enzymes, which are in the essentials, even though you may not realize you had a problem, all of a sudden you realize how good you feel and how important it is to have probiotics and enzymes, especially ours.
Yeah,
For
yes.
women, regularity is hard
Yes.
with
Yeah.
hormonal
It is.
changes,
It
and you're
is.
taking
Yeah.
this fiber and that supplement, and you're just taking all this stuff
Yes.
to be regular. You could just take it. I know. I just bring it back to where it is. The
Well,
basics of 5 essential pills.
Well, you think you
Absolutely.
have it tough.
Well, yeah.
Diabetics have to go to the bathroom. If you don't, you should see what happens to your sugar.
Right.
It is
Because
unbelievable.
all the toxins need to leave your body.
Yeah.
Toxins and
And-
inflammation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, when you go, like you take this and
Yeah.
you go,
Yeah,
and your
definitely.
sugar
But
begins to go down.
you know what's great? They have a lot of really amazing products that have the algae in
Give
it.
out your phone number again.
My phone number is 561-307-9283.
Wow,
You
Freddie?
can call me anytime or text me.
What a Friday. It is time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
On a Fitness Friday. Have a fantastic holiday weekend, everyone. Be safe, be kind, love each other. Happy Easter, happy Passover. Have a wonderful Good Friday. Be
Enjoy
kind
your
to each
weekend.
other. We'll see you Monday. Same time, same place.
And be nice to each other. on the
Bye-bye.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference. And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it. Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.